Hello. This is your boy Irony Boxing coming through with this my 60-second live. Okay, we are going to talk about this thing called boxing. We have a big weekend coming up as far as boxing and also UFC. Hmm. Okay. First, let's see. Second, make sure that everything is. Make sure everything is good. Okay. Go. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we got a lot to look forward to. I mean, we got UFC 324, right? Coming up on Saturday. Main event being Justin the Highlight Gagey versus Paddy the Baddy Pimblet. How you doing, Tech Dumb Dad? God bless you, sir. My brother, Irony Boxing, my brother in boxing, salute. My guy, Tech Dumb Dad, my brother. Salute to you and God bless you, man. Appreciate you pulling up, buddy. Do you rock with the UFC, man? I don't know if I've asked you this before or not, but let me know if you rock with the UFC. If you want to chime in the, I'm gonna put on the survey right now. Your prediction for the UFC 324 main event. Gate G by KO. Gate G by decision. Pimblet by KO. Only four options, man. YouTube, what the hell? What are we doing here, YouTube? What's going on? What's going on here? um, by decision. Okay. Initiate survey. Okay. There it is. Oh yeah, you did. He says I won a bag on Dalton. God damn, man. I mean, I'm happy for you, but I'm not happy. I mean, I'm okay. In regards to Surreal, obviously. Texas. I am not into it nearly as much as 10 years ago, but I still keep up with the headlines. Okay, yeah, I mean, decade, 15 years ago, it was 100 times better. You know, we had GSP, we had uh, John Jones cleaning out the light heavyweight division, we had Daniel Cormier, we had Anderson Silva, Demetrius Johnson, right? Conor McGregor, Khabib, you name it, right? Um, He says, I really like Patty, but Justin, I cannot bet against. Interesting. Very interesting. I think Justin is, been through one too many wars, in my opinion. That's my issue with Justin Gaethje. He gave me a lot of great. He gave me so many. He gave us the fans so many unbelievable moments. Right, the fight against Michael Chandler is one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life. His fight against Dustin Poirier, same thing. Fight against what's this guy name? Oh Lord, what's this guy? The fight against Michael Johnson was pretty good, but what's this guy name? Let me think. Let me think. Um, Shoot, I can't remember right now. This sucks, but yeah, Justin Gage is one of those dudes, man, that I feel for him because he takes so much punishment in each of his fights, and this guy is fresh. Paddy's fought Jared Gordon, which he should have lost, and then he fought the corpse of Tony Ferguson, and then he fought Michael Chandler, the corpse of Michael Chandler. I don't know, man. He might be the goods. He might be the goods. I just want Ilya Topuria to knock his head off, to be honest with you. But who knows if Topuria is coming back and when that is. I mean, golly, talk about being honey potted, huh? But long in the tooth. Huh? Yeah. And Patty and I are both Irish, so I am not rooting against him. But Justin is a wild card, always with that heart and desire. Yes, the fighting. I love the fighting Irish. Listen, I'm Puerto Rican. I have Italian, Spanish, and Argentinian lineage, but I love Dominican Republic and I love the Irish particularly. Uh, uh, a few communities, or rather, I should say, countries I rock with for many reasons. In the case of Dominican Republic, I lived there for so many years. My best friends from there, I mean, so on and so forth. So awesome, man. The fight. Let's hear it for the Fighting Irish, man, for sure. I didn't know that he was Irish, though. I didn't know that. I thought for sure he was from England. You know, I thought for sure that was going to happen. He says, I'm going to Puerto Rico for my 50th birthday. That is so awesome to hear. You know, you got to let me know so that I make your acquaintance, sir. Hmm? That is awesome to hear. Let me know what city you're going to be in and everything, so that we can make it work, buddy, for sure. That's awesome to hear, man. And happy birthday, by the way. Um, So let's take a look into. Let's see if anybody has chimed in on the. Oh, okay. One vote, Geji by KO. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. I see you, chat. Okay, let's go to the news here in boxing. What we got? Frank Martin. What's more activity in 2026 than in past couple of years? Okay. Okay, that's good to hear. Well, I mean, less activity is kind of hard, isn't it? Fran Martin isn't the most active fighter around, no kidding. But he desperately, okay, wants that to change. Martin, yeah. We all know what happened against Tank Davis. Although winning his junior welterweight debut was fairly recent, yeah, against Francis Barthélemy. Martin is ready to get back out there as soon as possible. Okay, let's hear about possible opponents. Do we have this? I'm itching to get back active, Martin wrote on his Instagram page. In his ideal world, Martin, who's 19-1 and 13 KOs, would challenge IBF 140-pound champion Richardson Hitchens. The two have gone back and forth in recent interviews and in social media. Yeah, he also had a thing with Keyshawn Davis back in the day. I don't know. It says here, despite Hitchens 20-0 with 8 KOs showing clear interest and telling Martin that he's willing to give him a shot, the 28-year-old Brooklyn native is currently negotiating a deal to face Oscar Duarte. Okay. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think about Frank Martin versus Oscar Duarte? Anybody want to see that? I don't know. I don't know. Do I want to see that? I don't know if I want to see that. I mean, I'll definitely see it, but I don't know if I want to see it, right? Tex says, I can't wait. We got to get together and have some drinks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't drink, but I'll have a few beers with you, my man. I'll have that's a promise. I'll have a few beers just for you. Okay, I promise you that. Let me know when you got dates and everything else. Excuse me. I don't know if I want to see that fight. Does anybody want to see Frank Martin versus Oscar Duarte? I mean, it's boxer versus puncher. Oscar Duarte is coming off a win against Sims, right? And Frank Martin is coming off Barthélemy. I mean, but if Richardson Hitchens is telling you yes, that's a title shot. I mean, maybe he feels like he gotta get one more. I don't know. Okay, it says here, Gary Anton Russell is likely to defend his WBA title against Andy Hiroka next. Yeah, that was gonna be on the. Wasn't that gonna be in the Jake Paul versus Tank Davis undercard? We all know how that went down. So, when is that happening? I don't know. It doesn't say here. It doesn't say here. What else we got? Oh, I gotta show you guys this. I have to show you guys this. Hold on. Okay. Xander Sayas was asked about what would happen Virgil Ortiz versus Virgil. I mean, Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz, and oh boy, did he put it on or what? Where is the? Oh, there it is. Hang on a second, okay? 1 second. Here it is. Here it is, guys. Let me see that. Oscar, how you doing? El carnal, Oscar Perez in the house. She says, Patty beating Gaethje, Tupuria not fighting Islam, though he's been calling him out forever. Yes, don't get me started on that crap. Honestly, bro, I want to see Islam. Now I want to see Islam versus Shavkat. more than I want to see Islam and Topuria. And I want to see Topuria versus Patty more than I want to see Topuria Islam. That's just me, okay? That's just me. But yeah, he's been calling him out forever. I mean, let's not remember that not too long ago Islam was a lightweight. But yeah, I mean, if anybody is ever gonna be a 3-belt champion in the UFC, his name is Ilia Topuria, guys. That's about it. If this fucking chick doesn't wreck his fucking life, bro, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, we'll see, man. We'll see. Shit, man. Where was I? Oh yeah, the Sander interview. He quoted Ty. Oscar, tell Ty. Oh, I'm gonna tell him too, but go ahead and tell Ty that Xander Sayas quoted him. Let me put the thingy here about the copyright. I gotta show you guys this. This is too funny. Okay, I'm not monetized. This is how do you see it, Oscar? Do you see KO or do you see decision? Or maybe you chimed in on the survey. Let's see. Oh, okay. Gaethje by decision, Gaethje by KO. I think you said decision, right? Okay. Ooh, Arman versus Topuria. Oh boy. You see, now we're talking. See, now we're the Arman gotta stop pulling out of fights. So still, I don't know why he pulled out like literally last minute against Islam, bro. That he shot himself in the foot badly with that one, man. But Arman is the truth, man. Arman's tough motherfucker, man. Seriously. Yeah, he got the wrestling. Yeah. I can see him giving, and that will be the ultimate test for Topuria, right, Oscar? Like that will be the ultimate test for Topuria if he can really beat Islam. You know, that will be like the ultimate test because Arman is Islam's toughest fight, bro. They no denying that. If you want to say it's Dustin Poirier, maybe, but I think it's Arman Sarukian, bro. Islam's toughest fight, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. Let me show you guys this. This is too funny. Share screen. 1 second. Entire screen. Here we go. Okay, here we go. See this? All credit goes to Buzzing Social, okay? Great channel, by the way.
I think Eddie Hearn being a big part of that. How do you see that fight going down between Jaron Ennis and Boot?
I feel like Jaron Ennis, excuse my French, but he's gonna put belt to ass. I feel like Jaron Ennis is gonna beat Virgil Ortiz. He has all the attributes to beat him: athletic, strong, fast, sharp, great defense, great movement. I mean, Ortiz is just strong.
I mean,
that's about it.
No, definitely.
Do you guys agree? Disagree? I think Stevie Wonder can see that, but that's just me. But I'm glad he said it, man. I'm glad he said it. I just want to see the fight at this point, to be honest with you. I just want to see the fight. That's the biggest fight of 2026, guys. The biggest fight in boxing in 2026 is Jaron Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz, okay? Canelo and Benavidez is not happening. Benavidez and Zurdo is not as big. Well, if you want to say that Inoue and Nakatani, maybe, but I don't think so. On a world level, I don't think so. But if you want to say it, maybe. I'll give you a strong maybe. Okay, Tio and Shakur is not as big. This is just me. If you disagree, go ahead and put it in the chat. Texas, absolutely. Come on, bro. Yeah. I mean, I saw some other thing here. I gotta show you guys another thing. Hang on a second. Malik Scott, who cares what Malik Scott has to say? Valdez, Warns. Okay, let's see what Oscar Valdez cheating ass has to say. Tex says Inoue Nakatani is close, but not as big. Exactly. He's very close. As a matter of fact, if anyone want to say that one, I wouldn't be mad at it. But nah, I don't think so. Close second though. Oscar says stop the cap. Inoue Nakatani way bigger. I mean, listen, you could. Okay, there, Oscar. How do you say? Allow me, concede me this point. It's 1 and 2. Okay, it's either 1 or 2, but they're both the two biggest fights. I don't think there's any debating on that one, right? Those are the two biggest fights, without a doubt. If you want to say this one is number one, the other one is number two, but those are the two biggest fights. Ennis versus Virgil, only big in America. I wouldn't even say Mexico. I agree with that. But we'll see, because maybe Eddie can. I mean, I don't know. Nah, not really. But yeah. Well, I mean, on the flip side, I mean, Inoue Nakatani is only big in Japan, right, Oscar? I mean, like, okay, it's big for me and for you and for the boxing of, hardcores and all of that. But you know as well as I do, people don't even put that much attention onto those weight classes, unfortunately. I hate that, but that's a fact, Tech says, I want to see Jaya versus everybody. Oh, my goodness. Look at my avatar, Tech. Trust me too. People, for some reason, are still sleeping on the bone break. Yeah, bro. Like, let me tell you something, Tech. Part of that is the division, bro. He's in the godforsaken division of cruiserweight. Cruiserweight might as well be the strawweight of the big divisions, bro. Like, seriously. Like, you can maybe think of 2-3 legends for the past. How long has it been? Because cruiserweight is the youngest division in boxing, right? I think it's been around since the 80s or something. So it's like a trampoline division for light heavyweight to heavyweight. It's, if it wasn't for Evander Holyfield and Alexander Usyk, bro, they will probably shut that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Jaya Petai is him, and that's without a shadow of a doubt. Stevie Wonder could see that, But for some reason, I think Oscar is going to tell me something about that. Let's see. Tech says Oscar Nakatani is just now getting popularity in America. Yeah, and a lot of people, for whatever reason, not me, but a lot of people are saying that he lost that fight. No, he didn't. It was a tough ass fight, though. Cannot deny it. Tech says, when you talk about eyes on fights, casuals outnumber us purists when it comes to, oh my goodness, outnumber, that's putting it diplomatically, Tech. For every one guy like you and me and Oscar and Doctor and Ty and, the usual suspects, there's 1,000 freaking casuals, bro. That don't know jack. My God, bro. Wouldn't know a boxing fight from boxing luggage to go to travel, Oscar says, if we go viewership, Naito, okay, yeah, Naito versus Kameda got better numbers than Pacman versus Floyd. Nakatani versus Inoue will rival, if not beat that. Virgil versus Boots would have the. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's definitely 1 and 2. Ain't no denying that, right? Whatsoever. It's definitely 1 and 2. I don't think we can debate that. Do you think it's another one, number 2, or do you think I'm nuts, Oscar? Because for sure, I think the number 1 fight in boxing in 2026 is Boots and Virgil, and number 2, to me, are the 2 Japanese. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't think Tio Shakur is there. If for whatever reason Shakur versus Tank happens, or for whatever reason Canelo versus Benavidez happens, maybe I'll change my mind. Well, not maybe, surely, right? Well, actually, if Tyson Fury versus AJ happens, I'll change my mind, because as far as big goes, that might be number 1 right there. Oscar says, Tech, we are a minority that keeps getting small. Yeah, that's a cold hard fact, bro. It's not easy to get into this and learn the ins and outs and learn how to break down a fight, how to analyze, how to give predictions. Anybody can say this guy, that guy, but it's not easy to do this, So yeah, keeps getting small. But here we are. Tech says, I am not disagreeing on a boxing purist level with you, Oscar. We know that big fights, quote, big fights are actually worth talking about years from now, but the casuals rule the pay-per-view domain. Yeah. What do you think Jake Paul gets all those numbers, and Ryan and whoever else? Yeah, it is what it is, bro. And it's like that everywhere else too. The UFC, same thing. Basketball, same thing. Soccer, same thing. And football, same thing. WWE, same thing. Whatever you want to mention, same thing. But in boxing, it's so obvious, bro. Like, golly. Okay, let's keep going through the news here. Hey, Tech, don't be such. Well, that's true, but here we are, bro. Here we are. We're strong, man. We're gonna overtake. You'll see. I don't know if it's gonna happen tomorrow, but I don't mind it, bro. I don't mind it. I have my short circle of real ones. I don't need 1,000 friends. I need 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, real ones. That's what I need. So I don't mind it. There's people for everything. There's people that will pander to the casuals for the numbers, for the views. There's a place for that. There's a market for that. If you don't do it, somebody else will. So if you want to go ahead and make that money and do the showbiz thing or do the Max Kellerman thing, you go right ahead and knock yourself out. Again, if you don't do it, somebody else will. So might as well be you. But us here, we do things differently. Raymond Murataya. Let's see where Ray. Oh, by the way, speaking of Raymond Murataya, let me put another survey here. Only 2 votes. Don't be shy, fellas. Maybe you'll don't rock with the UFC like I do. That's fine. Maybe you're boxing. But let me ask in the chat. Predictions for I misspelled. What's your prediction, Oscar? Tag anybody in the chat. What's your predictions for Murataya versus Andy Cruz? Do you think it's too soon for Andy Cruz with only 6 fights? Do you think Raymond Murataya, having fought, consistently better opposition, quote unquote, on the professional level, is gonna be the difference maker? I have this fight dead even, guys. Dead even. Like I've been saying for the longest time, it's Cruz, but I think I've been sleeping on Raymond, man. The kid is good, man. The kid is good. I'm not a big fan, but that doesn't mean it's not good. Oh, I'm sorry. Text says, I think Nakatani versus Inoue is a better fight, to be honest. I think Boots beats Virgil easier than it will. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, listen, let's be honest here. Nobody can touch Jerome Buzanis, guys. I mean, nobody. I say give Sander a year to maybe make it hard for Mr. Ennis, but no, man, no. Bagram and Xander are the only 2 that I think could maybe make it interesting, but the reality, bro, nobody can mess with Boots. Nobody. And if Devin Haney goes to 54 and fights him, same thing, bro. Hard fight? Yes, hard fight. Devin Haney's got a hell of a jab. But, nah. Nobody can fuck with Boots, man. The only man that was going to beat Boots retired, and his name is Terrence Bud Crawford. So you can forget about anybody touching Boots. Tech says, I got Cruz by split decision. Me too, brother. You see, great minds think alike, bro. Great minds think alike. I got Cruz by split decision, but it's going to be a hell of a chess match. You know what? I'd be shocked, Tech, like jaw-dropping shocked if anybody got dropped in this fight. I don't see that happening. Not at all. Tech says Virgil is one-dimensional. Yeah, he is, for sure. He's the definition of one-dimensional. Oscar says 50-50. Yeah, me too. 50-50. I believe Andy got the better skills and coach. I believe both things are true as well. Andy got the better skills and the better coach, because I think Bozy Ennis is 10 times better than Robert Garcia. But okay, I'm sorry. I believe Andy got the better skills and coach to come up with a plan. But Murataya more experienced and fought better opposition. Also, Murataya a little too big for. Yeah, that's another problem. A little too big for Andy. Yeah. Good points, brother. Great points by Oscar right here. Man. Yeah, he fought Tevin Farmer. He fought Saud Abdullayev. And Andy got that Cuban amateur and everything. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a fight, guys. We're in for a high level, very high level chess match. Okay? Make no mistake about it. Anybody else, don't be shy. Put in here, who do you think is going to win? Cruz, Murataya, how do you think is happening? And so on and so forth. Tech says, Sanders a good fight for Boots 2-3 years from now if Sanders keeps improving. Exactly. Yeah, the problem with that, Tech, is that I believe Sanders can be at 54 for much longer. He's going to end up at 68. Watch. He's big. I've been slipping on that too. Like a lot of people here are telling me he's going to end up at least at 68 because that's a big kid, bro. And he's still growing. He's very young. So that's why I said like a year, but it's probably not going to happen. I don't see Sanders staying at 54 much longer. He's going to get unified and then Prince out of there. Going to be a fun fight for damn sure. Tech says the sweet science at work. Yes. Tech says Cruz will have to box and move and wear him down. Yep. And let's keep in mind Raymond is the champion here, so Andy got to take the title away from the champion. Okay. Let's see what we got here. He didn't win the title in the ring, but who cares what I think? He's a champion anyway, so. Texas Sanders a very big goal. Yeah, for damn sure, bro. I'd be shocked if it stays at 54 after this fight. I'd be shocked, to be honest with you. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you what Valdez was saying. Man, what the hell? What the hell am I doing? I'm not monetized. This is educational purposes only, and the whole. Oster, how you doing, brother? God bless you. Great to see you, sir. Let me show you what. But I haven't seen this. Okay, so this is just me right here.
Not getting greedy inside the ring with him. Not losing focus. Not letting him get into his game plan when it comes to invite you, because it's there's no option. There's either you fight his game or you fight no game. Because we seen with Dos Santos, he didn't try to put the pressure on him. And it was an extremely somewhat boring fight.
Say it.
Set the tone inside the ring. So if you're gonna set the tone with someone with Shakur, you better have a game plan, because he's gonna be patient. He's not gonna get off his game plan to fall into your trap. So if I'm Teofimo Lopez's coach, I would tell him not to lose focus, not to get frustrated inside the ring. Stick to your game plan, whatever game plan it is. If it's A, B, C, whatever it is, stick to it and go for it.
He said something very well. Everything he said is interesting, but here he said something. Let me play that again.
Getting greedy inside the ring with him, not losing focus, not letting him get into his game plan when it comes to invite you, because it's there's no option. There's either you fight his game or you fight no game.
Yep. And the Edwin De Los Santos fight is the textbook example of that. Well done, Oscar Valdez. I don't like you, but maybe I like you a little bit more now. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Madrimov is coming back. Oster, your favorite fighter, Israel Madrimov is coming back. That's a good news, though. All jokes aside, that's good news. We'll see, man. You're 0-2 against two undefeated fighters. One of them is a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer, and the other one is still undefeated. So, retirement party. John Jones, get out of here. Antonio Tarver. Okay, let's see what Antonio Tarver has to say.
I think that's the only chance he got, is to really be his ultra self, doing all the things that makes him Teofimo Lopez. The footwork could be a major advantage for him. Being able to get inside. A lot of times he fights free. He don't really have a style. He does what it takes, and he's a gutsy fighter. Real gutsy. He's not going to be leery to take chances. He's a gambler in there. You know what I'm saying? So he's a live underdog, I would say. A live underdog, but if he's to win this fight, I think he has to probably stop Shakur Stevenson. He's going to have to hit him with something, and let's hope Shakur's hands hold up. I still believe if he's in a fisticuff, and he has to slug it out, those brutal hands going to have to hold up if he want to put a dent in Teofimo Lopez.
Interesting. I still don't see a way for Tio to win this fight. If anybody disagree, excuse me, disagree, let me know. Let's see what this idiot says. No, that's not it. What the hell is wrong with this thing? I click on one thing and shows another
Virgil appreciates Golden Boy and what we've done for him and all that. I know that Virgil appreciates Golden Boy and what we've done for him and all that. So I don't blame Virgil. I don't blame his father. I blame the vultures. But again, look, I know that it's not Virgil. I know it's not his father. I know that when Golden Boy builds world champions and fighters who are going to be stars, the vultures just come right in and try to do whatever they want. So it's like enough.
Well, that's true, but it doesn't apply to this case, buddy.
Enough is enough.
Well, maybe it does.
I'm going to fight for my rights.
What happens at this point? Does it put the fight in jeopardy against Jaron Ennis, do you feel?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't put any fight in jeopardy that Virgil wants. And I'm going to do what Virgil wants.
Really? We'll see about that, man. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I've been missing out on the comments here. Oster, how you doing, sir? Tell me something, Oster. How do you see Raymond Muratalla versus Andy Cruz, buddy? What do you think about that fight, Oster? Great to see you, by the way. Always. Texas. I got Shakur already got. Ooh, okay. He already got his money ready and everything. Okay. I don't know about the betting lingo, but parlay this. What is it? Parlay this and the over and under that. I don't know about that stuff. But I think you'll make it, man. I don't see Tio winning this fight. I know he's the champion, this and that, but no. Bro, Sandor Martin beat his ass. Jamin Ortiz damn near beat his ass. These guys are a little bit less skilled version, at least in the case of Sandor, a little less skilled version than Shakur is, I think Texas. I think Shakur frustrates that's how I see it too. He frustrates Tio and gets Tio in his own head, and that is Tio's biggest weakness. Yeah, his own head. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bro, Sandor Martin gave him nightmares. Imagine what Shakur's gonna do to him. Texas got Shakur by UD. I know I should say that SD, but it should be UD. I got a UD as well. Oscar says Golden Boy Classic getting sued left and right. Yes, sir. Texas, I only bet on wins and how. Oh, okay. I don't. Yeah. Oh, okay. So like the round and everything, that's how it goes, or just put how, like you put stoppage and that's it, and it doesn't matter if it's round 1, round 12, or whatever. Is that how it goes, or? Author says, irony, fuck. Here we go again, Oster. He says, fuck Tarver. He said the same bullshit with Cepeda. Do not get me started, please. Too late for that one. Listen, I don't agree with everything Antonio Tarver says. I don't see it, guys. I don't see a way for Tio to get the job done here. I don't. Let me go through a little more. But how do you see it? How do you see Muratalla versus Cruz, Oster? Give me that one. Give me some sauce there. Texas Tarver has some good takes, but he gets wild sometimes. Yeah, maybe a lot of times. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Tim Bradley, same thing. Even Teddy Atlas will go crazy sometimes. Bro, us here, we go crazy all the time. Shit. I guess boxing does it to us, right? I guess blame boxing, maybe? No. What is this? Let's see here. What else we got? Raymond Muratalla is too soon for Andy Cruz. Huge step up. Okay, so Raymond Muratalla is saying the question that I'm posting, right? Is it too soon for Andy Cruz? Is it or no? He only has 6 fights, but we all know about the Cubans and how good they are coming off of that amateur pedigree and this and that. So I don't know. I guess we'll see, man. Now let me ask Oscar and Oster this. Actually, let me put the link. Let me put the freaking link. Because I have a question for Oster and I have a question for Oscar. Y'all got to do something about them names. Too similar. No, I'm just kidding. I got a question for the two O's, Oster and Oscar. Are you okay with Andy Cruz fighting for the title, or do you think it's too soon? Yes or no? Okay, yes or no? Do you think it's too soon for Andy Cruz, or do you not mind it? Give me a yes or no. Don't be shy. I see silence. I see silence. I smell the fear in their eyes. Palms are sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. I see it on the sweater already. It's mom's spaghetti. Oster says no. No what? What was the question? Is it too soon? No, it's not too soon. Okay, so Oster, I don't want to hear jack shit about Loma going forward, okay? Thank you very much. There it is, Oster. He said no, it's not too soon for Andy Cruz. So I don't want to hear jack shit about Lomachenko going forward, Oster. Thank you very much. You won the big prize. Thank you, sir. Woohoo! Oh, man. You are done. Let me pin them. Please pull up. Please pull up. It's pinned, Oster. It's pinned. Oh, boy. He just cooked himself. He said enough is enough. Yeah. You're damn right, enough is enough. Oh, man. Here we go again. Here we go again, Oster. Can't get enough of Oster. Gotta love the guy. Oster, salute my brother in boxing. Text saying hi. I think he's probably on his mobile. You know what? I don't know why. Oh, it's just, what the hell is wrong with StreamYard, man? I put the link, but it's not on the mobile side. Man, this is whack. Okay, I'm going to put it on the mobile side, Oster. Give me a second. Just a second. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oster, what are you on about? Let me pin it here as well. Yeah, there it is. I pinned it on the mobile side. Okay? I don't want to hear nothing about Loma, since Andy Cruz is okay with 6 fights, right? Thank you very much. Tex says, I have been drinking and I rarely go on mic when I have been. Hey, I don't mind that, Tech. You know you have an open invitation to join. Here is Oster to put me in my place. God bless you, brother. Go right ahead.
Yo.
What's up?
Okay. No, it's not too soon.
Okay. The floor is yours.
No, it's not too soon. That's it.
Okay, so I don't want to hear jack about Lomachenko moving forward. Thank you very much. Next.
Oh, no. No. You know, my critic don't come from him getting a title shot.
I'm sorry. I thought it was Oster. Oscar, how you doing, brother? El Canal from Mexico, my guy. What's up, buddy? I'm sorry, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, like my thing with Loma is never that he got a shot. I don't care for that. I think it's well deserved. I think you should have it's because if your amateur pedigree has to carry into the professional somehow. I don't think a Hall of Fame status should do it, but I think give you an early title shot should. Loma was a highly decorated amateur, and the Cruz is a highly decorated amateur. Therefore, they get title shots. My thing with Loma is that he got a title shot after he lost. Then he got a title shot after he lost again. And then he had a title shot for the ring belt after he lost again. That's my thing with Loma. He got title shot after title shot after title shot. But no, getting the first title shot, I didn't mind that. I mean, I think it was too soon then because it was his second professional fight. Not like Andy. Andy is like, at least got more than 3 fights. So I'm not mad at the shot, honestly.
Okay. I appreciate that. But man, how close is this Murataya versus Andy Cruz deal, man? Like, golly, I can't really call it, man. I'm saying Cruz, but I wouldn't bet
can't
on
call
this
it.
one.
Yeah, I'm not betting on this one. I always go with the better fighter, but I don't know who the better fighter is. I think Andy got more skills for sure, but he hasn't fought. He hasn't fought the opposition Raymond has. Not to say the
Yeah.
opposition Cruz fought is bad. It's just they're not as decent as the one that Raymond fought. I
Yeah,
think,
there's not like a former champion in there, like somebody like
and,
that.
and I also think this got deep history like going forward because it's a straight shot against Robert Garcia against Bozy Ennis. And then you got Virgil Ortiz. If that happens, I don't think it happens, but if it happens, Virgil versus Boots, that's straight Robert versus Ennis. Probably the best two coaches right now in the game.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I think Bosi is probably number one, to be honest with you. But yeah, like right now, I mean, he's firing on all cylinders. He's got Boots, he's got Cruz with a title shot, he's got Cattle with the W. Fulton, okay, it was a setback. It is what it is. But
but Robert got he had Rayo Garcia.
Yeah,
I mean he had Rayo, but
he got Bam, he got Virgil, Raymond.
Raymond.
He ain't doing too bad himself.
He got Chop, good prospect. He got he don't have Rayo no more. There's somebody else.
He doesn't have the Vargas brothers, does he?
No.
Okay.
I don't care for the Vargas.
No,
I don't think Emiliano is that good. For me personally, I don't even think he's that good. But the ring has it as prospect of the year. I don't know how. He didn't fight nobody meaningful. His body of work was lackluster at best.
Mm-hmm.
At least Abdullah Mason was putting numbers up, but he's barely putting numbers up himself. So it's like, I'm not convinced on any of the Vargases. I think they're just living up their daddy's name, which is cool, nepotism. I'd be doing the same thing if I had my kids, but it's like when they start hyping him up like the next prospect, I don't like that.
I think he at one point there was reason to believe in Emiliano personally, but I don't think he has improved as much as we expected him to.
He reminds me of Shushu. He seriously reminds me of Shushu. Because Shushu's not like he's improving a lot. People say that this shot is deserved. I think he deserved the title shot, but he never called for a title shot against Nick Ball, against Espinosa. Though he always said that he did. He truly didn't because he was always sitting at the mandatory position. When Angelo Leo won the belt, there was rumors that he was going to challenge the IBF, but then he had problems making weight, and then they was like, okay, I'm not going to challenge the IBF. But it's like, I've been calling everybody out. Like, yeah, you've been calling them out, but you haven't been petitioning your stuff. And it don't necessarily look like you're improving. So matter of fact, it looks like you're digressing. Sagawa, to this day, and I'm still sustaining it, Sagawa beat Shushu. He got a hell of a gift that fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's who Emiliano reminds me of. It's like a guy that's not improving. He's getting slower. I think the weight's starting to catch up to both of them guys. But then they're getting hyped like they're the best next thing. And they're really not.
I agree with you. And
even this the 31st, like Shushu, he's supposed to be fighting for a world title. You put that name against any other champ will be the favorite against that guy. With Shushu's still the favorite just because he got more hype. But it's not like Shushu's any good.
Daddy, I got water.
No, and the thing is, we don't really know how good is he because he won't let us know how good is he, Or maybe
I don't think it's him. I think it's top rank.
Yeah, it's probably top rank because I cannot believe that he will be ducking all that smoke. Like I just can't. That would be bad, But he's the same age as Boots Ennis, bro. Like
yeah.
something's got to give here. He's about to fight, by the way. He's going to be on the.
That's the one thing that I do respect Loma for, is that he had a title shot after title shot after title shot. That's a given, especially 135 and below. That's top rank. Small weights, it's always been top rank, and we've always been cool with it. I don't disagree that it's Loma, and I just don't like when people say that Loma's that good. Whenever he got, I'm pretty sure if you put anybody in that generation getting back-to-back title shots, yeah, but at least Loma fought for titles. He fought Gary Russell when he was hot. He fought Nicholas Ackerman Walter when he was hot. Shushu's fighting nobody, and he's coming at the same amateur pedigree. Well, not the same, because he never was at that level that Loma was, but hardly any people were. But he's a highly decorated amateur. He went to the Olympics, but he's still doing nothing. He's fighting nobodies, and nobody's for me. Like, and I'm high on the small weight, so it's not crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, don't forget about Rigondo as well. But yeah, I mean, Shushu Carrington, bro, is such a I don't want to say unique example, right? But
he's definitely in fraud watch.
Right.
But I don't even think he sticks at 126.
No, I keep hearing that he's gonna move up to. Yeah.
I think that's the best thing for him. I don't think he wants to fight anybody at 126. I don't even think he can make the weight comfortably to fight any big name. Hell, you put him against Robeisy Ramirez, Robeisy might as well just sleep him.
I think so too. I ain't got too many people beating Robeisy Ramirez. As a matter of fact, I think he already lost to the dude that was gonna beat him. To be honest with you.
Yeah, and he was cooking Espinosa for a minute.
Yes, in that first fight, oh my goodness.
Just like Espinosa had the body work, like he had not only the body work, he had the body work. He was putting punches and bunches. That's what won Espinosa the fight. The last knockdown, the 12th round, that's what won him the round or the fight. But without the knockdown, he would have lost.
Yeah, definitely. It was that close because Robeisy pretty much won the entire first half of the fight, and he might have gotten a couple of rounds in the second half. But man, Espinosa
with a hurt ankle. And in the second fight, the elbows and all that stuff. But Espinosa and Robeisy was letting at will too. And I don't think Robeisy is no slouch. I think Robeisy beats anybody at 126 still. I don't think Espinosa. I just think that's too much for anybody, not just Robeisy. And I don't know if you remember this, but they were trying to make Inoue and Robeisy before Shushu and Inoue. But then Espinosa came and ruined those plans. And you could really tell he ruined those plans.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see, man, because Espinosa has disappointed me too. He fought Arnold K guy for whatever reason.
That was a mandatory, but I just think it's top rank doing top rank things. You remember you remember Shakur when he moved to 135. Everybody was asking for some fights, and I just think top rank doesn't want to. It's the same as Valdez and Navarrete before. Remember Valdez and Navarrete? They didn't want to.
Yeah, why unify when you can have two champions? This is the political bullshit. But yeah, you're probably right, bro. I'm just daydreaming here a little bit, but yeah, who are we kidding here? Navarrete versus Sugar Nunez. Bro, speaking of Navarrete, you see how Sweet Real just got found out? And I can't believe I just said that, but I did. I think the same thing is about to happen to Vaquero Navarrete, man, because Sugar Nunez is not the most technical fighter out there, obviously, but I think he's going to catch him with something, man. He can definitely crack. And he already went through the ringer versus Pitufo Diaz. That was an unbelievable fight that everybody should watch. A low profile, amazing fight. And I think he's going to get him. A lot of people got Navarrete. I got Sugar Nunez, bro. What do you say? Okay, maybe he's busy right now. Let me know when you are available. Who you got in Navarrete versus Nunez? Let me ask the chat. Who you guys got? Navarrete. Oh, I put the survey with Murataya and Cruz. I can't. Can I do another survey? I think it's.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. That Rikishi fight with Nunez, that was also a banger. I like that fight.
That's true. I forgot about that one too. Yeah.
I don't even think so. I think Navarrete is gonna get done like Matias in a way, but I don't think it's gonna be due to having no defense, which he don't. He got an awkward style. He got the most awkward style in boxing right
Yeah.
now. I think it's just unpredictable. He hops between punches. He throws. He overextends. But I think time takes its course. And I think that time for Navarrete is up. A new Mexican star is going to rise up. Not only that, I don't even think Navarrete's biggest threat is showing Nunez, is the weight scale. And we're really seeing that in his last fight against Charlie Suarez.
Yeah.
And like Navarrete said it himself, like he don't eat clean, like he don't have a diet. He eats street food, just like me. Like every time I go to Mexico, bro, and the food is good. Don't get me wrong, I get it. I get why he gets it, but he's not disciplined. And I think the weight is going to be his biggest challenge. Not Sugar Nunez himself, which he is. Sugar is nice. I like Sugar Nunez. Like you said, he's not the most clinical, but he's got pressure from Hill. He can counterpunch, and he can actually have decent boxing ability that he can get around those, skillful fighters. But Navarrete, his biggest threat is on the scale. It's not Sugar Nunez.
Interesting. So in other words, he should have. Yeah. I don't know why I forgot about that, but yeah, he should have been at 35 a long time ago. It's kind of like a Josh Taylor type of situation or something like that. I don't know because here's the thing. Yes, okay, you're right. It's the weight, but I don't know. I don't understand. And the same thing with Subriel again. Like I got a bad feeling every time they go out because I know this for a fact. I've seen it in the UFC and I've seen it in boxing too. You can take all those shots until you just can't take them no more, bro. And it happens in a snap of a finger, man. Some dude that might not even be known for knocking people out, you just can't take them no more, bro. You just can't. And that I feel with all my heart that is going to happen to Navarrete, probably on this fight. Surely on this fight, in my opinion, and it's probably gonna happen to Pitbull very soon too.
Oh, Pitbull, yeah. Who else? Espinosa.
Another one. Yeah.
Just that Espinosa has the ability that he can make 126 comfortably. Not only that, he's way too tall and he's got too much power for that division.
Yeah.
But he's not like a Navarrete situation where he can make weight. That's the thing. He can make weight, and he makes it comfortably. It's just the fact that he's got genetics. Like he's got UFC make your fighter genetics. Yeah, 1 in a million, I guess. It's like Fundora. If Fundora could jab and lean back, he'd probably be the best champ at 154. But I think I agree, Navarrete, Pitbull, Espinosa, like I said. Who else? Sordo, Jai Apataya too. He gets hit way too much, way too cleanly. Who else? Well, it happened to Matias. It wasn't even a power punch. It was a jab.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Munguia.
But he's been getting hit. Oh my goodness. Well, Munguia already happened, right? And Fundora kind of already happened as well with Mendoza, but Subriel, bro, he's been taking punishment forever. Like we can point to the Liam Powell fight or whatever the case may be, but he's been getting hit, bro. The Shojahon Ergashev fight. My goodness, like Ergashev was pretty much having his way with Matias for the first 2, 3, 4 rounds. I'm talking about whamming him with 4, 5, 6 punch combinations. I'm like,
is that the Uzbek fighter?
He's either I think he's Uzbek. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember that fight because the first round should have been a stop. That should have been a stoppage. The first round on that fight.
I don't think we're talking about. Oh, you're talking about the dude that he
before Paro, right before Paro. No, it was right before Paro. It was right after that fight. Before the one before Paro.
I'll let you know right now.
It was an Uzbek fighter. Katayev? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Choya Ergashev. Yep. Yes, sir. That's him.
So it's like also, that first round, Matias should have been out. It's just the ref didn't go for it.
Yeah. I mean, you watch the first couple of rounds and you're like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, seriously, like, you can't be taking punishment like this willy nilly. It don't work that way. But whatever. We all saw what happened. You see Madrimov's coming back?
Yeah, I'm ready for that one. I think.
Me too, man.
That's because 154 has got a bunch of talent. They're just not fighting like the fights that we want. But it's hard. It's crazy to say that because any fight is a good fight at 154. But it's like we're not seeing like Brian Mendoza beat Boachuk. I want to see Brian Mendoza fight a big name now.
Yeah.
I want Madrimov to come back against somebody big. I want.
He's fighting a Dominican kid. His name is. Let me tell you right now. His name is Luis David Salazar. He's 20-1. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. He needs to win. That's what Madrimov needs. He needs to win.
For sure. I agree, Tech. Madrimov is a fun watch. He was getting some rounds. Yeah, he was getting butt in some rounds for sure. He got Virgil too in some rounds. I'm not so sure about that fight, bro. To be quite honest with you, a lot of people saying Virgil did it. I'm not so sure, but it is what it is. Whatever.
It's a Virgil treatment. They say the same thing about with Boachuk. I don't think Virgil beat Boachuk or Madrimov. It's just the fact that what's behind the fights is like we were supposed to get Bud after the Boachuk fight, and that never happened. And then we were supposed to get Ennis after the Vanderbilt fight, and that still hasn't happened. So it's always Oscar promising a big fight, if not the biggest fight in boxing, then not delivering it, and somehow Virgil wins. And the reason I say that Madrimov is I'm not so sure he wins is because if we remember the fight, that was a fight before Shiras and Adonis, and they told me that the same reason Shiras got a draw is the same reason Madrimov lost. So it's like math ain't mathing. So either Virgil lost or Shiras lost.
It was a hell of a fight. Okay, let's be clear about that. But I did think that Boachuk won the Madrimov fight. I can see room for a draw. To be honest with you, I can see room for that because it was like Madrimov took over the first half and then he waned on the last half of the fight somewhat, and Virgil took over, quote unquote, in the second half. Obviously, Madrimov was sick as well and all that, but that's not Virgil's problem, obviously. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see, man. So you got Navarrete beating Nunez? You got that one?
No, I got Nunez. I got Nunez beating Navarrete.
Do you see a
not comfortably? No, not comfortably. I see him getting knocked down a couple of times. Navarrete.
Okay. He got Sugar too. We all got Sugar. It's unanimous here. Sucks, Austin. Tell me that, Oster. Give me your prediction for Sugar Nunez versus Navarrete. We can get on Discord later, Oster, if you want to. But let me know what you think about Nunez versus Navarrete. So let me ask you something about.
I gotta go, Arnie. But
okay.
Thank you for having me on.
Oh, it's a pleasure, brother. God bless you and take care. See you soon, buddy. That was my brother Oscar Perez, El Carnal from Mexico. Yes, dropping some serious wisdom. Oster is ducking. We already know. I'm just kidding. Tex says Navarrete will show his age and conditioning. Yes, yes, yes. That was a great point that Oscar made. He's not disciplined. Man, it's one of those things. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it's not broken not because it's good. It's not broken because you pretty much gotten away with it, bro. You got dropped by Liam Wilson. You got dropped by did he get dropped by Charlie Suarez or I don't remember. But you got put through the ringer there, and then you got put through the ringer again by was it Berenchik? Was it Berenchik or oh man, I don't remember now. He's been put through the ringer more than once. But you know, he beat Oscar Valdez. I don't know. He's done some things, man. I just see an accident waiting to happen. That's what I see. Let me see if I can. Well, let me get through the news here. Let me see what else we got. Okay, Morataya, I think is too soon for Andy Cruz. What else we got? Canelo Alvarez named the world's second highest paid athlete after earning $137 million in 2025. God bless him. Congratulations to him. Who's number one? LeBron? I don't know. Anyway, Mike Tyson speaks on. Am I reading this correctly, bro? Mike Tyson speaks on Floyd Mayweather exhibition. Quote: "He's going to get knocked out." This is not happening. Somebody tell me this is not happening. Mike Tyson is fighting Floyd Mayweather. Jesus Christ, man! Why in God's name would you ever get in the ring again if you're Mike Tyson? Like, golly, what are we doing here, Iron Mike? Oh, Twink. Texas Twinkies and Skittles are not going to help anybody win. That's for damn sure. Texas Canelo a billionaire? He probably is, because with all the businesses that he has, he should be. You know, on that stuff, on the money stuff, I never get on anybody, bro. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Never hate on successful people. Otherwise, success is going to hate on you. So no, I learned my lesson a long ass time ago. Whether I like him or not, it's not even important. It's not even relevant to the discussion whether I like him or not, or whatever I feel about him. I love the fact that he has provided for his family for generations on top of generations to come. So for that, if nothing else, Canelo, I tip my hat off to you and I give you a standing ovation, because that is what all of us want to do. Am I wrong? Okay. For that, you get this. For other stuff, you get this. But for that, you get this. Okay? Never hate on success, guys. Defend success, defend people's right to be successful. Okay? Tech says, can't blame any man for getting money for his kids. I know I would for. Come on, Tech. Come on, Tech. What are we talking about here? That's what we all want to do. Whether we accomplish it or not, different story. But if somebody else does it and you hate on that, what type of energy are you bringing to yourself? You know? Wouldn't you want your kids to have a college fund fully funded, to have a wedding fund fully funded, to have whatever fund fully funded? Wouldn't you want to do that? Answer yes. If you're any type of decent man or woman, the answer to that is yes. Okay. Tech says, first billionaire in boxing is impressive. Floyd is not that and never was. I thought he was, but okay. I mean, same thing for Floyd, man. Whatever I feel about him and whatever, listen, I'm not one to be judging. I don't have that type of money, so I don't know what I would do or not do if I was in that position. I don't do that. I try to keep things in the ring or in the octagon or in whatever. anybody's personal life is anybody's personal life. That's their deal. That's what you never see me cover. Like Tank Davis situation, like Ilya Topuria's situation, like when Devin Haney was having that thing with that woman, or any of this stuff. I'm not about that, bro. I don't get into people's personal stuff. I'm very high on privacy, bro. I'm very, very high on privacy, so I would be the ultimate hypocrite if I would be getting on people's personal life. Tech says, but Nello learned a lot from Floyd about how to work the business more than. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Again, we can get on. As far as his career goes and inside the ring stuff goes, I'm not a big fan at all of Canelo. That's no secret, obviously. But at the end of the day, bro, like, he's done well for himself and for his family and for his kids and his kids' kids and his kids. Okay, so for that, bro, you get a standing ovation from me. No hate on success whatsoever. Personal feelings aside, bro, well done. Job well done, bro. Nothing left to say. I don't understand why in God's name Mike Tyson is going to fight Floyd Mayweather. Oh my! Well, I do. It's about the Benjamins, right? But god damn. I mean, what? No, bro. I don't want to. I'm probably not going to see that one. I'm not interested, man. I'm not interested. What for? What does that prove anyway? I don't get it. Nah, bro. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. If we're going to talk shit about Jake Paul, we definitely got to talk shit about this. Okay? What are they, like 150 years old between the two of them? What the hell are we doing here? No, I'm kidding about that one. They're over 100 years old between the two of them, right? Because Floyd is, what is he, 50? And Tyson is in his 60s. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the F out of here. Tech says Floyd was and is still wealthy, but Floyd had some hits. Some of his investments wise had some hits investment wise. Oh, had some hits investment wise in the last 12 years. Sorry about that, Tech. If you brag about the money and what you got, I will research what you claim. Yeah, word is that he lost a lot of money on a couple of stuff. Again, I don't, but it says here, Tech says, but Floyd is a legend, that's for damn sure. And I have the respect I should have for that man. I will always call him a GOAT. He is a GOAT. He is definitely a GOAT. I don't think there can be one GOAT in boxing, as much as people love to. Who's your GOAT? Who's your GOAT? Who's your this? Who's better? This guy, that guy. Listen, bro, they're all in the same category. Like, we're comparing Lambos here. What you want, the pink one? What you want, the yellow one? What you want, the black one, the red one, the white one, the blue one, the blah, 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 At the end, they're Lambos. You see what I mean? Like, what else we got here? Let's see what Fight Hype has to say. If anybody want to come into the panel, they're more than welcome. If you don't got that much time, you can just say hi and give me a prediction or give me an opinion, and that's it. And we can always do this another day. Excuse me. Tech says there's never too much history, bro. Way too much history for there to be one dude, and way too many divisions too. Okay, like if you go to some middleweight, I cannot. Can anybody hate on that? If it's a heavyweight, or if it's a welterweight, or if it's a lightweight, or if it's a whatever it is. I mean, like, how do we even begin to, Except there we go. Except for Michael Air Jordan. Yeah, that's not. You see, I think Oster likes you now, Tech. I think Oster likes you now. Oster, are you still there? We can try the link thing again if you want to, even though I ain't got that much time left. But I'm always good for you. We can talk about one thing, not debatable, but I will debate. There it is. Yeah, I ain't got that much time, but we can get into one topic. Let me try the link key again. Are you still on your phone, or are you in laptop now? Because I'm in both places, and I think that was part of the problem. Tech, I mean, I hate to be the asshole, but I think it is debatable, bro. My GOAT is Kobe, okay? But don't even get me started on LeBron. Oster make me defend LeBron. You see how bad Oster is. You see the pain that Oster puts me through. Huh? He forces me to defend LeBron James. That's the pain that Oster puts me through. Man, I love you, Oster, but sometimes, anyway. Here's the link. If it doesn't work, I'll maybe we should try Discord or something. I don't know. There he is. What's up, buddy? God bless you. Fire away. You there? Audio problems, maybe. Oh, Kobe's your number 2. You see, great minds think alike, Tech. I'm telling you, great minds think alike. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I said, I mean, listen, people like you and I, bro, we grew up watching MJ, obviously, and Kobe. And there's no way that Larry Bird or Magic Johnson or Dr. J could touch MJ. I get all of that, but Kobe could, bro. Seriously, Kobe could. Because they're pretty much dead even on everything, right? On defense, on footwork, on speed, on offensive prowess. But MJ can't touch Kobe from the perimeter. I said it. MJ cannot touch Kobe Bryant from the perimeter, bro. They're pretty much dead even in everything else, right? They both can jump over you. They both can shoot the mid range in your face. They both got offense for days. They both can lock you down. They both can handle the ball. What's up, buddy? I can hear you now.
Yeah, you lucky. You know you're going crazy.
Go ahead, buddy.
So if you ever get in here, man. What's going on?
What's up, I'm good, brother. How you doing? God bless you, bro. What's up?
Hey, shit. Don't be too capping about that. What we talking about? Yo, what we talking about? I heard everything y'all said, but I was in here. I couldn't get on my phone. I don't know why it wasn't letting me on.
Did you were you able to solve that whole thing with your account that one time?
Well, what?
Remember that thing you had with what was it? A StreamYard or YouTube account or something like that?
Oh yeah, when they hacked my Google joint, yeah, I got all that.
Yeah.
Straight.
Oh, okay.
But I was on my phone just now. For some reason, it wasn't letting me it wasn't letting me go through. But I tell you one thing. Back to what we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about a lot of stuff. Oh, but Neverate losing that fight.
Me too, bro. For sure.
I think he losing that fight. I ain't gonna hold you with that one.
I think he's getting stopped, to be honest with you. I can see like multiple knockdowns, but I think Sugar Nunez is gonna crack him and put him to sleep, bro.
It's a possibility. That's a possibility, but I know he's gonna lose though. Well, I feel he's gonna lose. Because I think Neverate is the weight Billy any fucking way. That motherfucker big as hell.
That's for damn sure.
That motherfucker big as hell. I swear to God. And he looked like he's 40 years old.
Is what Oscar was saying, bro. He ain't disciplined. You know?
He like he's 40 years old. He was drinking all day.
What do you think about Murataya and Cruz, buddy? Give me some sauce there.
I say I'm kind of, but I gotta go with Cruz on that one, man.
Me too, but I wouldn't bet on it, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I won't bet on it, but I think Cruz will pull that off. I think he's gonna pull that off. And another one, I think, yeah, this is a shocker because this is my guy, and I don't know why I'm thinking like this, but I think Ortiz gonna upset Keyshawn.
Jermaine Ortiz. Ooh.
I'm telling you, man. I heard what y'all was saying about the. Let's get on that. You know, I'm warming up. Let's get on that. Don't even start that Lomachenko shit, please. Let's not even get on that shit, man. Listen, now, the reason why I say you said I said that, and why Lomachenko, My thing is this with Lomachenko. All right, and I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna always say this. I'm never getting away from this. That amateur career. I heard somebody come up here and say, "Yo, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean shit when it comes to Hall of Faming. You can't do that unless you're in Florida. But you can't do that though. That's just you look it up. So Andy Cruz getting a title fight in today's time, and I agree with it because bum ass Lomachenko got 3.
Bum ass Lomachenko. He just said Loma's a bum. I'm dying, bro. I'm dying. Yeah, no, I can't.
So you gonna tell me
how many fights have you seen of Lomachenko? How many?
He only had 21. So I mean, was it a lot to look at?
I mean,
hear me out. He only had 21. Let me just break it down like this. Let me break it down this way. He only had 21, right? 18 he won. To who? Nobody cares or nobody even fucking knows. But the 3 losses.
Right.
But the 3 losses, the 3 he's supposed to win to make him the HOF, to make him. He lost the H, he lost the O, and he lost the F. How the hell is he going to?
You don't want to get into that argument with me because I'm going to throw some names out to you that are going to bury you, bro. As far as losing every big fight, I got some names for you, bro, that'll blow your ass out of the water.
Yeah, I can tell you they all came from the same manufacturing company.
Really, Roberto Duran?
I bet they came from the manufacturing company. Canelo, Lomachenko. Who else you just said?
Forget about Canelo. Who cares about Canelo? Forget about that guy. Roberto Duran, buddy.
Okay, listen. We can't do that. We can't see you trying to play tricks. We can't do that. You can't talk about real fighters from back then compared to these motherfuckers today. We can't do that. You can't.
He lost to every single other king and Wilfred Benitez.
If I was Roberto Duran family, I would be looking for irony right now. You're just putting them in the same cat. You put a little.
I hate to be the asshole that says it, right? But Duran lost all his big fights too, so I guess we're taking him out of the Hall of Fame too, right?
No. How many fights Duran had? How many fights Duran had?
How many fights does Alexander Usyk has?
No, how many fights Duran had?
100 plus.
Okie dokie. How many fights do Loma have?
Oh, so that's the argument. Okay, so how many fights?
No. I'm just hear me out. I'm just asking a couple of questions, a little serious questions. How many fights Loma had?
21.
How many fights Usyk had?
I'll tell you right now. It's like 24 or something.
Okay, we ain't gotta be precise. We just say this ain't about if you say 23, then you don't know what you're talking about.
It's less than 25.
Now, how many losses Usyk had on his big fights?
Oh, for God's sake, 0.
Okay, that's a day's time. Now, how many losses Loma had in his weight division in today's time? 3, right?
Listen, man. Yeah.
Hear me out. 3. In a boxing division that is weak as hell, and he is the king supposed to be the Hall of Fame that's coming that had 379 fights in amateurs. I'm still confused about that. Why you stayed on there so long with 379 fights? Like, come on, man. That's like staying in the bar overnight.
That's a great question. That's
like staying in the bar overnight. Yeah. That's kind of excessive. It's like, I don't think that they even thought that you would be ready for the pros. 379 fights.
Not only that, he went to 2 Olympics too. Not one.
So
but 2.
So basically, you didn't want to come out the amateurs. Basically,
I don't think it's that simple, Oster. I've done some research, not a lot, but some research on that because that's puzzling to me too. Because it's not only him, but Madrimov has like 12 fights, and Beterbiev also has like 21 fights. Like, it's a pattern with this guy. So I wanted to see, and it seems to be, again, I got to do a lot of more research, right? But it seems to be like their countries, specifically, Eastern European countries, and to a certain extent Cuba, they reward amateur and Olympic accomplishments a whole hell of a lot more than.
But there's a reason for that.
Yeah,
there's a reason for that. There's a big reason for that, and this is 100%. Like in my take, this is 100% fact because when you put all the pieces together, people be trying to figure things out based on this place, that place, that place, when collectively all these places come together. So you can't separate things. So the reason why they like amateurs, because these countries is good in amateurs. They good at these amateur times. They good. They really good. They for their country, they can fight for their country. They good with that. But when it comes to professionals, homie, stop. When it comes to professionals, like
he's barking at what you're saying. You see, he's barking at what you're saying. Even the dog knows better. Go ahead. I'm just.
So now, you know when it comes to the professionals, it's like getting into gumbo. It's like, okay, we got to release our amateurs that's great or good in the amateurs, because the rules is different and everything. These is just when you look at it for real. And so for somebody to go through those many years and have many fights in the amateur, like I said about Virgil Ortiz and Oscar De La Hoya, somebody don't believe in somebody, because you can't be that great as an amateur. And so what you telling me is that your goal was to get Olympic belts and that's it. That had to be your goal, because you came, but unless you wanted to try it, but you could have tried that in your 200 fight. There's a lot of people that had a lot of fights in the amateurs, and look at them in the professionals. Look at them. The longer they sit in amateurs, which one sat in amateurs way more than they supposed to, came out and got a belt?
The one that I can think of, and it's a sad case, is Teofilo Stevenson, the Cuban kid, that for some reason he never. Well, I know why. But he never turned pro from Cuba. George Foreman was sitting in the commentary, and he said, this guy's going to be the next big thing in heavyweight. And this is prime George Foreman. This ain't the preacher. This ain't the grill Foreman. This ain't this is the knock everyone's head off their shoulders, George Foreman, back in the day. So that's the one that I can think of, but I'm sure you got plenty more than I do.
I'm just saying, like, in my head, I can't think of an amateur I can't think of a professional boxer that sat in the amateurs for, was basically the length of time to be in the amateurs. You know what I mean? And then go pro. Okay, you won 2 Olympic medals. So maybe that was the thing. Maybe you was good enough in amateurs to win these Olympic medals. Because when you tried it here in the professionals, when you went to go for your thing, you can't. And another thing, man, that's BS, man. Lomachenko is BS. He's BS. I know that got a lot to do with the culture and all that, with the boxing in the country, and you ain't got no other champion but Lomachenko and all that. A lot of that shit play a part, man. I mean, not in America. There's a lot of good fighters, a lot of Black American good fighters. But when it comes to other countries, like, say, for instance, a lot of countries don't have like 5 or 6 top level fighters. They just don't. You know what I mean? True. They just don't.
True.
Look at Majimov. Majimov is a Lomachenko. Seriously, he's a Lomachenko. I've been saying it for the longest.
More or less, yeah. You're not too far off on that one. No.
Yeah, he's sitting in amateurs all that time. He coming in. All his hype is his amateur career. It ain't the 13-0 that he came with. It's the amateur career. That's something they hyped up. They hyped him up enough to sat him in front of Crawford. For real, this is what they really did. They sat him in front of Crawford, fucking with Eddie Hearns, with the BS. I told you, you're always trying to find him a champion where he at. That's why he hold boots up. He would have been had boots in there fighting for some real shit, but he gonna hold boots up because he want one of them to win. He want one of them to be the champion. That's his goal. That's his. In my eyes, that's his promotional goal, to bring somebody from his country as a champion. And this is why he was promoting Majimov. I was like, yo, why is they promoting this dude? He got 13 wins. If Crawford would have beat a regular person at 147 with 13 wins, you know how they talked about him? You know how they talked about him? But they let Canelo get away with it. Canelo fought somebody with 16 wins or first round knockouts. If I was a police officer and you came to me with that, I would think that that's criminal. Because I don't understand 16 people with first round knockouts, who you could be fighting in professional boxing.
Oh, forget about Berlanga, bro. That's
you know what I'm saying? You understand the hype I'm saying? Like, you got this hype things that be running around and people be talking and you be like, yo, why don't you slow down and repeat what they're saying and see if it makes sense? We watch boxing every day. Have you ever watched 16 fights or 30 fights and 16 people got knocked out in the first round? Have you ever seen that?
No, not even Mike Tyson, bro. Not even Mike Tyson.
Think about it. You like, yo, what the fuck? You sound like the Indian dude that was supposed to be with the champ, like with the fight set it up. And then you get in the ring. Now, hear me out. Let me tell you the icing on the cake. You come up, and when we learn about you, you fighting Canelo, the person that everybody in boxing is trying to fight right now. They said Tank was trying to, he 135. Anybody would have fought Canelo. How you get the fight? I'm telling you, man. It's weird. It's weird. You got Majmo with 200-something fights and thing. He come up here, ain't he on number 2? 2 fights that he supposed to win. He lost. He was hyped up. He don't sound like a Lomachenko to you? And now you got bronchitis and all that. No, you're trying to find a fight. That's what you're trying to do. But you're trying to find somebody you can win. Yeah, it ain't a lot out there right now. It's just
I would say it remains to be seen, right? Because he's about to fight. I mean, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. You're not far off, but there's something to be said, and we're probably never going to agree on this. But there's something to be said when you fight top level opposition and you lose, but you lose giving them hell, as opposed to getting cleaned out or outclassed. That's just my way of seeing it.
Okay, I mean that's this is where people come with this glorifying losing.
You keep saying glorifying losing.
It's not about really glorifying the loss. It's cool to take something from the loss. You're supposed to learn something from the loss.
Right.
You can't glorify it. I'm never sending my box out there. We never coming back here talking about, yo, you lost to Canelo, so it's not. No. That's not why we go to camp. I don't care who is in the ring. We're going to win. I'm never glorifying it. Ever. They could be like, yo, but you lost to such. No. So if you was to bet $100,000 on Canelo and you bet Warren Buffett, you would feel good just because you lost to Warren Buffett because he got $80 billion. I'm just saying, would you just feel good because you lost to Warren Buffett? Nah, get the hell out of here. Cash it don't pay no bills. Losing don't pay bills, man. Seriously, man, I don't bring no financial structure. That shit is not about that, man. So if you lose, you lose. You figure out how to win. No matter how you think you be great, you're supposed to win the ones they think you're gonna lose. That's how you become great. You don't become great by losing the fights that you're supposed to lose, that everybody think you're supposed to lose. That's not how you become great. It's really not. That's today's boxing. They're not gonna ever have me thinking like that. Fuck that shit. Seriously, I never think. If I think about that with boxing, I think about that with life. I'm never going down that road. Never, ever. They could call me crazy, but it's cool.
I wouldn't say you're crazy because I see what you're saying. I think we're looking at things from 2 different angles. Because I think you got a point.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Sure.
Hold on one second.
Sure. Zach is saying Colby from the perimeter is better. I agree, but why? Because Mike could go around and penetrate the lane and jump over everyone for 6-7 years straight. He didn't need it until he did. Then MJ did it. Yeah, he was smart with it because MJ realized that he was getting knocked the hell out every time he went into the lane, and he produced some highlight reels. Obviously, dunking over Mutombo and waving the finger at him and dunking dunking over everybody, right? But there's a time and place for that, and Colby did it too. But Colby, I think, did it sooner. He adjusted sooner and started doing his thing from the perimeter. Because if you keep going at it like that, you're gonna end up like D Rose, bro, getting hurt all the time or something, Yeah, Jordan rules, not Kobe. I see it. You tech, good stuff. I ain't got no problem with MJ. I mean, I got some problems with MJ, but not nearly as much as I do LeBron. So, Kobe will forever be my GOAT, though. Like, Kobe, like, the irony on this one, irony is saying irony, right? The irony on this one is not lost on me, obviously, because this is a Celtics fan having a lifelong Laker as his GOAT. That irony is not lost on me, fellas, okay? It never will be. But Kobe was so damn good, bro. Oh, my God. Nah, man. Yeah, they did have to change their game entirely for MJ. That's for damn sure. And listen, it is MJ 1A, Kobe 1B. I'm not bad at that at all, brother. A lot of people, Oster probably agrees with you. A lot of people agree with you. I have it the other way around, but listen, at the end of the day, you might as well flip a coin. They're both on my all-time starting five. Like my all-time starting five, LeBron is the point guard, Kobe and MJ are 2 or 3, and I got Duncan and Hakeem Olajuwon on the paint, and I'm going 82-0, and then I'm going 16-0 in the playoffs. Just so you know, there ain't no way in hell that I'm losing. I got 2 7-footers on the paint. Probably the 2 greatest rim protectors in NBA history. Right? The 2 greatest rim protectors in NBA history, with all due respect to Kevin Garnett and David Robinson, to me are Tim Duncan and Hakeem Olajuwon, right? So ain't no way anybody getting a rebound down there. And I got LeBron James with 6'8", can handle the ball with the best of them, quick as a fucking Ferrari. And I got the 2 greatest stone cold killers in NBA history, MJ and Kobe. Like, how am I going to lose? It's not possible. Try throwing that little Golden State team on me and watch me spank their ass. Let's see. What else we got? Let me go through the news here. What's the deal here? Could Usyk and Wilder fight Caballero? Could Usyk and Wilder fight Caballero and Wilder before facing each other? What's that mean? Let's see here. While there has been speculation that Usyk will defend his heavyweight championship against Deontay Wilder, each fighter has apparently got different options. Ajit Caballero manager Spencer Brown told Sky Sport that his WBC interim champion is in hot pursuit of Usyk following his 3-round shootout with Demian Gneva earlier this month. Yep. That was over in Germany. Great hometown victory for Mr. Caballero. The Queensberry heavyweight started slowly but ground Gneva to a halt in Oberhausen, Germany. I think that anybody that was there will tell you it's one of the best atmospheres they've ever seen, and we only want the biggest names for Ajit, said Brown. We still want this Usyk fight desperately. That's where we want to end up as quickly as possible. We'll see. We'll see about that one. You got that lineup too? You're seriously, Tech? You're my guy, Tech. You see, I'm telling you, great minds think alike, Tech. Sorry, Oster, but yeah, Tech, great minds think alike, man. Caballero's a pro. Caballero's the dark horse of the division, man. A lot of people want to say it's Fabio Wardley. I'm not buying it. I appreciate Fabio Wardley. It's a real-life Rocky story. It's a real-life Rocky story, Fabio Wardley. But Caballero is the dark horse of the HWs. That's without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, we're about to close this down here. Oster, are you probably still busy?
Huh? What you lying about now, Yanni?
What you lying about now? You see the treatment that I get here, guys. You see. Nah, I'm just fucking around, bro. Where were we, by the way? We're talking about what we're talking about. I don't even remember. No, I was talking about that. I have an all-time starting 5 in basketball that will go 82-0 and 16-0.
Oh God, man. Oh, Tiny. If you want to stress me out, just say, I feel like stressing you out tonight. That's it. I mean, it's cool. Let me put my helmet on. Let me put my helmet on. You know what I mean? Let me put my helmet on. You know what I mean? Put my earbuds on and all that stuff.
Who's your football team? Who's your football team, Oster? You better not even think about saying the Giants. Who's your football team?
Hell no.
Okay,
I'm from New York. I'm from New York. I don't like no New York team. None of those motherfuckers.
Not even the Yankees?
That's the only one that I actually do.
Me too. You see, we agree on one thing. It's not so bad, Oster. You see, we agree on one thing.
Only people I do like. Yankees is half-ass winners, at least. Yeah. At the least. Motherfuckers been losing money on the Knicks since '72.
Since Willis Reed, basically, right?
I'm trying to tell you. If you talk about a chip, you know what I mean? Homeless people in New York right now messing with the Knicks.
I'll tell you this, bro. Patrick Ewing got to the finals twice, bro. I gotta give him some love, bro.
Patrick Ewing, I was about to say, in the Patrick Ewing era, you know how many motherfuckers lost their houses? In the Patrick Ewing and John Stark era.
Man, John Starks is overrated, man. I can't stand John Starks, bro. He should have been a solid number 2. He had the talent, but just never got his shit together. He was a hothead, and he got hurt all the time, bro.
John Starks had one good NBA game, and everybody thought that he was somebody, and he shot crazy. He a little light-skinned motherfucker, just like the light-skinned motherfuckers running around the street. He thought he was the shit, and was absolutely average. You know what I mean? He remind me of somebody like LeBron James. He remind me like an average. He's an average player. And I just made a whole video. They're going to kill me. I swear to God, they come on at 10:20 though. They're about to kill me. I don't care. Because I'm sick of LeBron. The NBA. I'm sick of the NBA, period. Like, for real, for real. The NBA is the worst. The worst sport.
Thank you.
The worst sport right now. Ever that ever turned. I mean, NBA is, I don't know.
They went literally from being the best to the worst, bro.
Yeah,
how do you pull that off?
I can tell you how you pull it off, because the best left. When you leave it up, when you leave the house and leave the kids in the house, this is what happened.
Right, bro. Come on, say that again, please.
Yeah, when you leave the kids in the house, this is what happened.
Damn, bro, preach.
I'm telling you, no supervision. This is what happened. This type of shit happened. For real, for real. The whole neighborhood could sit here and watch your house damn near burn down because you left the kids in the house. Now everybody outside watching your house burn down at 2:00 in the morning, or the fire department's out here and all that, because you want to leave the kids in the house.
Guys, I gotta make an announcement here. I rarely ever say this, right? But Oster is spot on with this one. Okay. I couldn't have said this better myself, bro. Like, literally, the NBA, brother. It was very hard not to watch the NBA 20 years ago, or 25 years ago, whatever you wanna. You know. But now it's hard to watch it.
Yo, remember, you could be with your girl, you could be at a date. You be like, yo, listen, we got to go out to eat at 6 because the game coming at 8:30. No, listen to what I'm saying. Chicago playing. Remember, it wasn't even people talk about Chicago and the Knicks. No, Chicago was playing Cleveland. With Elo and them, Craig Elo and them, and Mark Price. We running upstairs to see these games. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is for real.
Come on,
this is
bro.
For real. We had to be on point. Yo, what time is it? You
and
remember
the Bad Boys and the Celtics and the Bad Boys and the Lakers.
Every game on the East Coast. Bro. What? Every game. Yes. It was like, it was a thing. It was part of our schedule. He wasn't outside to get in the game. No,
bro. We spent the whole week talking about the game. I swear to God. We spent in school. We were like, "What do you think about this and that?" And what?
Because remember, we didn't have 50 channels where we could stream the game and look at the game. We couldn't do all that. We had a channel, and we had to be there. You heard me? We had to be there on that one channel. They wasn't messing with the NBA like that. NBA wasn't flying around on the internet. You couldn't do none of that. We had to go and watch this joint, and we had players. That's what I just explained to my video. See, we had players. Where when I grew up with my NBA, I was on the street sitting down. Yo, it's about to be 8:30. Knicks is playing Chicago. Oh, we got to see this. We got to see this. No, real Raptor. We got to see this. Reggie Miller playing Cleveland or somebody. We got to see this.
Mm-hmm. For real, we got the expectation, bro. You knew something was gonna happen. You knew something was gonna happen between Oakley and Starks and Anthony Mason and MJ and Pippen and Rock. You knew something was gonna give there, bro.
Like I say, you hear me? And this I would preach. I just preached this in the whole video. I said this. I said, let me explain something to you about flopping. Let me tell you about flopping. Since today is a game about flopping, right? Everybody respect flopping for some apparent reason.
LeBron fucking James, yeah.
Now here it is. Now I can give you the best professional flopper. The professional flopper, because flopping is not bad. It's a part of an act. You can either be a good actor or a bad actor. But I'm talking about a professional flopper that didn't take it too far and was a king at it. But it was real fouls, and you did a little antic, and that was it. Dennis Rodman. True story. Yeah. Look at Dennis Rodman game and see how these people took it to the point where it's like a joke. You're not even getting touched now, and you flopping. Dennis Rodman was really getting slammed on the floor and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You'll hit him and he'd be like, oh, yo. Like, he was really getting pushed out the damn near the arena. They was trying to kill Dennis Rodman. But there's nobody touching him today. Flopping is like literally, they have videos of flopping.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. That shit, bro. That's only one of the things that made me pull the plug on that shit. But it's a big one, bro. It's a big one. Yeah, I'm about to go, bro. I gotta do some stuff in about 5-10 minutes. But if you have something else, we can chop it up for like 5 minutes if you want to talk about something
about whatever. I want to talk. Let's talk about for the last 5 minutes. Talk about Shakur ass and Tio. Talk about
right ahead, buddy.
These two clowns. I swear to God, I love Shakur like food, but I am starting to see. Listen. Put it this way. Shakur is starting his real. Cause I'm from New York. He's starting his real Spanish shit. He's really. I'm telling you, man. I'm looking at Shakur and like, yo, because you two people. I love you to death, Shakur. When you get in the ring, you two people. When you come out that ring, yo, did you hear what he was saying when they was asking him? Yo, Shakur is mentally fucked up though, for real, for real. Outside the ring, I think he need to stay in the gym and stay inside gym arenas and sparring.
Yeah, he gets into it with people all the time on social. Not even boxing people. Like he's challenging people to fights and stuff, and people that don't even fight for a living. And I'm like, bro, you either handle criticism like a man or shut off social media, bro. One of the two.
I think that Shakur is at war with itself. I think Shakur don't understand who he is because Shakur is a funny person. Like, let me tell you one thing about Shakur that I never hear. I hear is one thing I've never heard out of Shakur mouth is his I never see him celebrate his nationalism, if that's the word. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know, some people are Spanish American, and you will see it because that's how they celebrate. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how they even whatchamacallit, you know, even introduce. Like say like Virgil Ortiz, when you say, yo, no, he's American, he's Mexican, though. But you saw you explain Virgil Ortiz. But if you look at Shakur, you will mistakenly Shakur for a full black dude. Just because the way he act. He say the N-word like more than any boxer that I hear. And I don't know why he just do it a lot to me. I be like, yo, what is wrong with this dude? It's something wrong with Shakur, but I never see him celebrate his other side. I just never see it. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm starting to look at you as a coon, Shakur, for real, for real. You think I'm playing with you, but I love you as a boxer, so you know what I mean. But that's why I don't follow you on Twitter. That's why I don't do all that shit. Yo, listen, did you see when they had Shakur when they asked him? You know, they play that little game. Yo, when I say a fighter that you feel is better than you or whatever it is, say yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yo, did you hear? He said the dude said the first couple of names, and he knew Shakur was going crazy. He's like, you know, now he ain't saying nothing, but that was cool though. He said Terrence Crawford, and then Shakur ain't say nothing. I was like, oh shit, no, this is your mentor. This is some wild shit. And then after that, he said Muhammad Ali, and Shakur. You know what he said at the end? None of those motherfuckers is better than me. And now I respect it from a boxer.
Right.
I respect it from a boxer's, position. I get that part. part. But some questions is not inside your boxing position. Some questions is about the sport of boxing. And it'll show you if you got real love for the sport of boxing because you will show homage to people. And it won't take nothing from you. But you probably a little too young to understand that. You get what I'm saying? You probably too little that probably go over your head. But for you, and then I'm talking about.
But let me tell you this. I am getting really upset at those type of questions because if you look at it, whatever you answer puts you in a particular type of spot, doesn't it? Like if you say what you and I think he should say, which is, yeah, he's better than me, yeah, he's better than me, and yeah, he's better than me, then he doesn't look like he believes in himself that much, even though you and I both know that's not the case. But this is a numbers game, you know? It's a casual thing, bro, whether we like it or not. It's a casual thing. And if he says what he said, then he looks like what you're saying right now. So I hate it when people, first of all, why in God's name would you ask him Muhammad Ali, bro? That one is a heavyweight, the other one is what, 130, whatever it is.
That's the point. You just said it.
Exactly. Like, what's the point of these fucking questions?
No, but listen, listen. In another way, not to cut you off, but in another way, because I want to stay to this point. You just said it in the middle of your answer, not even knowing. You just said it.
Yeah.
It's a different weight. Muhammad Ali is dead. He's the GOAT of boxing. This is the perception of people. So if it's not the perception of you, that's the craziness. This is not supposed to take nothing from you. You said Crawford, which is your mentor. You understand me? He didn't name
that was bad.
People.
Yeah, that was
Look,
bad.
he didn't name people in your. I can see if you name everybody in 135 and 140. I can see if you did that. Yes, fuck all these motherfuckers. I'll kick all their asses. But he stretched the question out and you ain't pick up on it. Because he said something, he was like, okay, he said, let me test you, and said Terrence Crawford. That's one you're supposed to say yeah. Because you would say yeah on a regular day if you was talking. If you was talking and nobody asked you the question, you would say it on a regular day. I heard you say it 100 times. And then you said Muhammad Ali. Now we talking about a dead GOAT. See, you disrespecting boxing fans that just love Ali and all that. You telling me that you better than Ali. And in your head, amongst your people, yeah, you can talk that shit and have it in your head, but certain things you should not let out loud. That's 100% fact. You just shouldn't let all your thoughts out.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? Not a good trait.
And what is that supposed to even like? Again, bro, I'm okay. Not to give him a pass. Okay, don't get me wrong here. I think two things, right? First, what I said, I'm beginning because I don't think the blame should be. I think the fighter should be like, bro, why are you asking me this? But be that as it may, I think Shakur is acting in a way that he's not really him. He just acts this way because he believes that it's the right way for him to act given the position that he's at. In other words, what I'm saying to you is he's obviously not a gangster, but he's acting like one. That's what I'm really saying. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't like it when you act a way when you're clearly not that guy. Like,
I think Shakur and Carissa Shields got the same problem. Seriously, I think they got the same problem. And you're gonna think I'm stretching from this, but they got the same issue that Bud had, but their personalities is different. Bud is more of, because they're all from different places and they're not in the same camp. So you don't expect them to act the same way. They're just cool. They hang out together. They got similarities. And what's the similarities is those zeros and how good they is and how people hate on them for their greatness. That's their similarities. That's why they actually is that cool, because they all get the same exact treatment. They never is going to get what they were from their skills for whatever reason. Maybe somebody else is in a slot or not, or whatever it is. So when I seen, and if you look at it, just peep the timeline, because I'll be watching the timeline, and I'm like, okay, cool. So everybody's cool. When Bud fought Masvidal, it was still a tight rope. Even though he beat Spence, it wasn't that break off yet. And everybody was easy. And then that Bud and Canelo fight, see, that was the break off. Yeah. And once that happened,
it really should have been Errol Spence, but you're right.
Once I seen that happen, right? Yeah. Keep the timeline, right? Once that happened, once he got the fight with Canelo, and it was for show, you seen Shakur start changing. He started changing on Twitter. Like, he's trying to get a big fight. Like, I think Shakur and Carissa is trying to get a big fight like Bud got, because they was in the same position, and Bud is out the position, but still kind of in it. But he got so much respect now that he's kind of out of it, and he's separated from them. They got to get a big fight, and that's why I think Carissa went at Layla Ali so hard. For a $15 million fight for a girl is like a fight with Canelo for a dude.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
sure.
For her and Shakur, and you see Shakur now, he's trying to step up and step out. He's trying to step out there. I think Shakur is trying to really get that. That's why he keep trying to make it seem like fighting T.O. makes him the face of boxing. I don't think that, because T.O. ain't do shit in the past 4 years. Yeah, T.O. got a good resume, but that's an old resume. The fastest boxer moving now, you ain't do shit in the past 4 years based on that. You going on some old shit, Josh Taylor and all that. Nobody want to hear about that shit now. You got niggas like Abdul and all these motherfuckers coming up right now, skipping divisions. You know what I mean? Nobody want to hear that. You keep running around screaming names and ain't fighting nobody. And now that's why this fight got a little attention, but it really ain't got no attention, because everybody know beating T.O. is not going to be what you think it is.
And everybody, Stevie Wonder, bro, knows that Sandor Martin did that.
Like, what the fuck, man? Come on. It's not going to be like that. You're talking about T.O. Everybody talking about, no, T.O. this, T.O. You're talking about the old T.O. You're not talking about T.O. in 2026. How you going to talk about him if you ain't see that shit since then? If I'm lying, tell me when the last time you seen the BTO. Like, come on, man. These people be having like fights that they ain't supposed to win, and because they Ring magazine and did one little thing, and man, that shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean anything, man. You good as your last fight, man. You good as your last game. That's just how this game go in all the sports, man. You good as your last. Why you think they say we beat the returning champion? Why you think they say that? Why do you think they say things like we beat a former champ? Why do you think they say things like that? Because you're only good as your last fight, homeboy. Anybody can go in the ring right now as a champion and walk out as a non-champion. Period. Point. They ain't gonna call you champ no more because you're not the champ. Only one to call you champ is your family. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to feel bad, but everybody else, you're not the champ. It is what it is.
Right.
But that's
like
just
Virgil, like Virgil's dumbass calling out Errol Spence and now Mel Charlo, bro. Seriously.
What Virgil? Look, Oscar De La Hoya, right? This, if you can't see the irony and bullshit, Oscar De La Hoya 1 week ago was talking about Virgil. You know, he got the best thing. We gonna do the best for him. He gonna get the best for him. The next week, he was in a lawsuit, and now Oscar saying, "I don't know. We were so good last week. Everything was fine." No, you be capping. You be capping all the time, and you don't know. Y'all the motherfuckers don't know which way is up right now. You're not listen. Like I told you, it wasn't gonna be no Virgil and Boots fights. Didn't I call it when they went in the ring? I said this is a fiasco, y'all. Y'all can't see a fiasco. Come on, y'all for real. This ain't gonna ever happen. I'm trying to tell you, they both just beat somebody in 1 round. That's like them like even having a fight. They can fight in 2 weeks right now. They should be thirsty to fight. Right or wrong? Right or wrong. They just like that long. They can win the ring for 1 round. One win the ring for 2.5 rounds or 1.5 rounds. They should be thirsty. And this is a fight that's gonna get them some money. So it can't be about the money. It can't be about, I don't know, man, but I know what I do know is that when there was a guy named Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford that was beefing for 5 years, and they said everything about contracts and all this, everything they said. I know when one of them was out of a contract or whatever the case is, he called them on the phone, yada yada, whatever they talked about. We seen the fight that we wanted to see. I know that happened for sure. I know in boxing, the boxer could definitely pick the fight that he won unless it's a mandatory. But the boxer got like 80-90% of picking the fights that he won, man. The rest of that be BS. It'd be a bunch of BS, man. That's a bunch of BS, man. And when you get your skirt pulled up, your skirt get pulled up. You end up having to do things like Tank. They talking about Tank this, Tank that. I ain't never seen nobody run from no money because they had a case. Straight up. I seen hustlers in the street with 4 cases and still outside getting that money. I've never in my life seen nobody, I'm an NBA player, I got a case. I'm not going to the game. I'm not playing 10 games because I got a case. Never heard of it. They would tell you suspended for 3 games, but you'll be back in there with how many athletes we see with lawsuits and charges right now and still playing? It's a fact. Yeah. It's 100% fact. Unless I'm crazy, I got to be losing my damn mind. No, you left boxing because you ain't got your last hope was Jake Paul and the boxing guard got you. You thought you'd be able to run with that little 40-50 million. It ain't happened. You got to come back in here with these lions and wolves, and you can't duck no more. Next thing for you to talk about is retirement. So now you're gonna put the case
to run, really.
You're gonna put the case in front of you now. That should really make you want to beat somebody up. If I'm telling you, if it was me, I'd come in the ring and beat the shit out of somebody if I was you. Yeah, if I caught a case, you know what I mean? They playing with me, I come in here and hurt somebody. For real, for real. That's what boxing is. Boxing is getting your aggression off. You could put a punching bag in a bar. You'll see everybody over there punching that bag. You'll see motherfuckers going crazy on that bag. You'll be like, yo, slow down, yo. Right or wrong, put a punching bag in the middle of the ball and see what happens when they get drunk. See if they go beat that bag up.
I just think
you may get a champ off the ball. You might get a champ out of there.
If being changed by money and fame would have a face, it would be Tank Davis.
If what?
If being changed by fame and money had a face, it would be Tank Davis.
No, it would be Tank Davis if he was a big, light, You know, you walking past one of those movies. You know, you walk past somebody's house and they got those lights with those sensors on it, and the lights just pop on and show you who you are. That's Tank Davis.
Right, exactly.
That's him walking past the censored house and the lights pop on. Yeah, this is who you are. You can't duck, you can't hide. This is who you are, for real. Because you got talent. I'm never taking it away from your boxing skills. I'm not ever saying that because I call you a punk and soft and all that. I'm not saying you can't fight. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying your heart. You ain't got no heart. You get what I'm saying? For the match those skills and the talent that you got. You ain't got no heart. And that's why I call you manufactured. Because people like Crawford, if you don't, and I'm not saying it because Crawford been like that since he been 10, 15 years ago. They just looking at him now thinking that, no, Crawford been like this. If y'all would have knew him, you know what I mean? You just know him now. After he accomplished all of this stuff, he got a lot of stuff behind him that's making his ego, not an ego, making his worth really big because that's solid. These other motherfuckers run around with egos. Like T.O. and all of them, they got egos. Those egos, that's why this fight with him and Shakur, this could really be the most boringest fight that we're going to see from the beginning of the year. I'm dead ass. It depends on T.O. T.O. ain't going to act no different than he act regular out here fighting Shakur. Like he's in there fighting a black American. When the last time T.O. did that? They run from this. Nobody looking at this part. I'm trying to tell you, man, this is going to be different. T.O. is going to be the one that's going to lead this fight. Why you think people say, it depends on what T.O. do? It depends on what T.O. We just went through this shit with Cepeda. And Tarver, let's look, Tarver, man, I'm starting to give you the Inspector Gadget too. You said the same exact shit about Cepeda with T.O. Go back to the thing. I don't know. I don't know about Shakur with Cepeda. His hands and you got this and you know it. I don't know, man. These people be paid. I don't know about these people, man. I don't know about these people, Iron. I'm dead serious. And you just said the same thing about T.O. And I'm like, where is y'all getting this from? Because if y'all talked about T.O. last fight, y'all wasn't talking about it like this. Y'all wasn't talking about it like he did so good. Am I lying?
Nah, the Barbosa performance left a lot to be desired, bro.
So why is we talking now like that performance was the Josh Taylor performance that was 4 years? You get what I'm saying? This is the BS, man.
But Taylor doesn't even fit the bill because Josh Taylor, as much as I love him and everything, it doesn't even make sense to bring him to the picture because Taylor is nothing like Shakur. Like Taylor is Taylor. I'm doing some redundancy here, right? Taylor is tailor-made for T.O.
This is what I'm saying. So why you even you bringing this up like this is you bring it up like this is somebody in the it's just your irony, man. I'm telling you, man. When you think about it and you look around and you be like, listen, man, y'all really tripping, man. Y'all got me in this conversation. That's why y'all got me conversing with y'all about some shit that don't even make no sense. It just don't. That's why listen, if T.O. and Shakur, right? If this is a fight that everybody thought that this was the fight to make Shakur to such and such and such, why you don't see this on every channel when you punch up on the internet? You see more Keyshawn than T.O.
Yeah.
I mean, than Shakur. You don't see Shakur and T.O. over there doing what Keyshawn doing, talking shit. These motherfuckers acting like they're about to graduate together. Like they both is like the running up for the what you call that shit in graduation, the highest class or the honor student or whatever. That's what they look like. Like it's a spelling bee, and they two good spelling bee people, and they come to meetings and they talking like I'm like, what's up?
They're not as big as both of them, in my opinion, are not as big as they think they are.
No, this is my point. This is why I'm saying it. Like, it's no ringing, there's no nothing. To be honest with you, I believe you going at T.O. right now is really bringing you down, Shakur. The only reason why it's bringing you up is because you're coming up in weight. There's a lot of mind little tricks to make it seem like this is something big. It's not. It's not. Because you coming up to fight T.O., he ain't doing shit up there. T.O. don't want this fight. T.O. don't want to. Do y'all see T.O. acting like he was acting on the last meeting with Ramirez? No, he don't want this fight. No matter what y'all say, he don't want the fight. That's why he not predicting it. You ain't hear him predict shit. He said, y'all got to wait and see. You just gotta wait and see, man. You know, that's what God say, man. You gotta wait and see. This is that second side of Tio. This ain't the racist side. This ain't the side when he's not fighting and he's talking shit. This ain't that Tio. This is exactly. The one.
Yeah.
He's locked in right now, and he like, yo, let me be quiet. I don't know what's going on. That's what I just believe, man. So when Tarver talk that crazy, yo, man, it's footwork, this and that. We're talking about the footwork. Remember that's the footwork you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? If that's what you're talking about, so how you gonna look at that last fight and look at Shakur last fight that you're said that the dude was gonna overpower Shakur with the punches and this and that? He's been running for 2 years and 3 years. How can you make a statement like that? That's crazy. I'm just talking about you didn't have to be a Shakur fan, a T.O. fan, just somebody that's looking at boxing. You could be an analyst. If you've seen those two fights, there's no way in the world you can make that statement without somebody looking at you with the Inspector Gadget. True story. There's no way. There's just no way. I'll be sitting there looking like, yo, I can't be hearing what I be hearing. There's no way in the world. These people don't think mics work or something like that. Like they don't think they got repeat buttons and, you know, quick share and all that stuff. You can't say this type of retarded shit on the internet. And you're a professional fighter. This is why people don't be listening to you. Why do you think I'm on your channel, Aini? This is why people don't be listening to you. This is why nobody's on Antoria Tarver channel and all you professionals. I don't be on none of your channels because y'all be capping. Straight up. Y'all be capping, man. Y'all have good shorts. You know, people put shorts up and you might say something good in a little short, but I'm not getting on your channel. Y'all be capping. Straight up. Like your NBA players, I'm not getting on none of your niggas. Y'all be capping. Y'all be up there lying, just promoting propaganda, like for real, Aini. And I tell people this all the time. I say, listen, man, I'm not knocking you because you're younger. I'm not knocking you. What I'm saying is this. My love in basketball came from a completely different players. There's no player today that's in basketball which got me to love basketball. None. I just want you to know that. There's not one player, maybe in the past 10, 15 years, is the reason why I like basketball. Now, some of the players are the reason why I like basketball maybe did 18 years and was lingering, 20 years ago, something like that. But nah, your man, since your boy LB came in there, I gave basketball up, my G. When Kobe was gone, it was a wrap. And look at it, Aini. Look at my channel. Did you see me make a video since Crawford retired? Seriously, if you think I'm capping, look at my shit. If you look at me, did you see me make a video? I ain't got nothing to talk about in boxing anymore. I talk about Dev. Dev is the only Crawford that I see that don't talk shit. I talk about Dev because Dev take me the closest to a real boxer that don't duck smoke and be ready to box and win. Yeah, I talk Dev. I try to talk Shakur, but Shakur is kind of shaky sometimes. You know what I mean? I want to talk Keyshawn, but Keyshawn over here bugging out, leaving Bomac, drinking and shit, wilding out. Now you want to tell a story about Della Santos. You was drinking and this and that. Nobody want to hear that shit, man. We boxing fans. Nobody want to hear that.
That's water under the bridge anyway.
Yeah, nobody want to hear that shit, man. Come on, man. That's why when you said that right now on January 20th, and you got to fight in 11 days, and you now people know that you're not with Bomac, and this is the reason for all that. So you basically was bullshitting for the past 2 years. Yeah. So now you hyping it up, saying you can come here. Ortiz ain't nobody to be playing with. I understand about 6 fights. I get all that. But listen, Crawford has 6 fights at a time too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mayweather has 6 fights at a time too. You can't say if this is not a great that's coming. So you talk that 6 fight shit if you want to. That's on you. You feel me? That's on you. Yeah. But you don't know the greats when they come. All these greats had 6 fights at a time, 6-0. You know what I mean? It don't mean they end up 50-0 and 42-0, right or wrong. It don't mean that. So they can go on that if they want to. I'm going on tenacity. I'm going determinedness and willfulness and what you think about this game and your mental. And Keyshawn, we know you got little mental problems. You my guy. But when you start putting too much out there, I got to critically think about this because this is boxing. You can't be playing in boxing. When you get in that ring, it's going to show everything that you was doing from camp. Everything. That's why you missed weight last time. You get what I'm saying? You can't hide. Nah, you can't. Not when it comes to boxing. This ain't that sport. You come in here, you can't hide, but you get in here. Hey, Einie, you can trick me and get in the ring, but the ring gonna show. You can't. The ring like the internet. True story. The ring ain't never lose. You get in here playing, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. True story though.
Hell yeah.
Cab driver, journeyman, it doesn't matter. The ring is like the internet. It do not lie. The basketball court may lie. The football court may lie. Nah, man, that ring and that
you ain't passing the ball to anybody here.
Yeah, trying to tell you, UFC, all those personal contact sports, you can't lie in these sports, man. You can't be playing.
Exactly, bro.
A fact. You cannot be joking. You can be in UFC talking all that fly stuff before the fight. I'm gonna see if you was really working out and really in camp. I'm gonna see when we get right or wrong.
No way around that, bro.
No way around it. I know you got to go, man, but I just had to go for that, man. We got to get back up.
I love it, bro. I'll probably be in tomorrow because there's a lot of things this weekend, bro. We got boxing, we got UFC, we got a lot of stuff. So a lot of stuff to get into. So if not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. One of the two for damn sure.
Well, you know what I might do? I might get back into UFC, right? You know why? Even though UFC got a lot of bullshit, but I ain't been in it for a minute, so it'd be fresh to me. I can at least get at least 3-4 months of good, you know what I mean, before I get mad UFC. You get what I'm saying? Because boxing, I'm retired from boxing for a minute, man. I might be retired.
I can't say that I blame you, and I have done that before, bro. Boxing will do that to us. Trust me. You know this as much as I do. Boxing will take care of just moving you out of the way for a while. Eventually we come back because we cannot help ourselves, right? But
I come back because I'm gonna see, because it's to the point right now in boxing is like trying to find a girl today in today's time, a good girl. You get what I'm saying? It's got trying to find a good girl, trying to find a good boxer that make you feel like you used to feel about boxing. That's like trying to find a girl that make you used to feel like when you was a kid, like there used to be good girls. These bitches ain't shit today. Excuse my expression, but that's what boxing is. So I'm waiting. I'm like, yo, man, I hope Dev, step up, get right. Hope Abdullah Mason, everybody that ain't bug out yet. You know what I'm saying? That ain't tripped yet. That's what I'm working on. Let me see your attitude.
Abdullah is one to pay attention to. Abdullah's a damn good reason to watch.
I love that kid. I'm paying attention to Jermaine Ortiz too. For real. I'm paying attention to him too. I ain't gonna hold
that fight is gonna be difficult, bro. That ain't gonna be the kickbox that people think it is, bro.
I'm telling you, man. Telling you, man. They with that hype. See, they with that hype with Keyshawn, like he actually fought De Los Santos. Y'all tripping. He didn't fight. You're tripping. Y'all gotta understand. He didn't fight. Y'all bugging the fuck out. I'm not saying that he ain't got it, but you gotta understand something. He didn't fight, and now he's telling you he was drinking and all this and all that. So
and stylistically speaking, he hasn't fought somebody like Jermaine Ortiz. To be honest with you, stylistically, speaking, because Dennis Berinchik is not it, bro. And he was so small too. Like, what is he gonna do?
And then you leave Bomac, and that's all I'm saying is that certain times when it comes like this, you leave Bomac. That's like this. That's like I'm talking to you, right? And I'm like, yo, damn, it's the 20th, and you ain't come up until like next week, the 27th. The next time you popped up. So I'm like, yo, I ain't like, what the fuck, man? You ain't come up, man. I ain't see you in a minute. And you know what you tell me? Like, yo, oh man, I was moving. You get what I'm saying? I was moving, and my baby over here, I had to go over here, and this and that, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, man, the fight is on the 28th. I mean, the 29th. You're like, I got it together, but you don't, because you was going through some shit at that time.
Right.
So you're not on top of your game. Facts, 100% facts.
Yeah.
You did it to the point where you couldn't make weight. So now you got called for this fight. You didn't even know you was making this fight. They called you and said, yo, we got you a fight. Now you on the internet. See, I ain't gonna let you bluff me like that, Keyshawn. I don't know if you really was working. You said you threw the things. I don't know when you came and got this revelation to get right. I only know that the last week you popped up on the internet talking about a fight, such. That's all I know. I don't know. I'm thinking you're in the camp with Bomac. The next week you say you're not. So the time you switching camp, that's time to get a phone call, just a phone call. I call you right now. Look, I got a plane coming for you on the 24th. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. We got everything together. Me, you, Doc. We got everybody going. We going to Vegas. The only way we got everything good. We got the hotel room and all that. You get what I'm saying? It's like one of those things. Like, and so I'm looking at Keyshawn's position. Like, Man, I gotta, let me kick back for a minute and because you're not going at no cab driver, Keyshawn. It's not like you had to fight and somebody called Ortiz to fight you within 20 days or 11 days. You feel me? You were the one that got the phone call. So we got to make sure that you was on your job. You got to make sure that you was ready when you're not supposed to be ready. Gym rats. We got to make sure. But you know what you do? You come up and tell us when you're supposed to be ready for a real fight, you was drinking. Nah, you can't tell me about my money, man. You can't tell me like, yo, I just fucked up 100,000 on a scam deal. Then you want me to give you some money on a new deal. We can't do it like that.
Don't work that way.
You can't. It don't work that way. You know what I mean? We can't do it like that. Not like that. You shouldn't have told me that you just lost that. You should have kept that to yourself and then said it after that. But you can't give me information. Think I'm not going to fucking listen to it. That's not happening.
Yeah.
So that's why I say. I'm not going to call this one. I'm not going to call. I'm gonna go with Keyshawn, but I'm not calling the fight.
Interesting. That not for nothing, bro. For a couple of reasons, that fight intrigues me a lot more than Tio versus Shakur, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm telling you, there's
this one of those things where they should have changed Keyshawn and Ortiz to be the headliner.
No, come on. Tio got it belt. You know how it is. I mean, it is what it is. I don't like this any more than you do, but I mean, yeah, Tio and Shakur, just on the marketing, on marketing alone,
I'm out. So you gonna tell me if you're gonna say that now, like you just told me about Cruz, the Ortiz and thing, I'm gonna tell you. So if you don't think that's right, so you telling me what happened when Shakur just fought Cepeda on Berlanga card? Why he couldn't be the motherfucking headline? Berlanga and them ain't got shit up there, and they was a headline. I don't understand that. Right or wrong? They was talking about Shakur fight with Cepeda. Way they was talking about Berlanga and fucking shit.
Yeah, that was stupid. I cannot.
Come on.
That. No, I can't.
That was crazy too. That's what I'm saying. You can't. People be trying to call shit out of boxing when you can't do that because boxing is gonna make you look stupid. So I don't do that shit. Boxing itself gonna make you look stupid because somebody gonna call it an event they just had, just like Ryan Garcia coming in. I hate even saying this guy's name, but this dude coming here with another title fight. Yo, this is
that I cannot defend either because he just got his ass handed to him too.
After a loss.
Yeah.
Yo, this is wild, dude.
He got his ass handed to him by Roman.
They just set up a whole spectacle on Grand Central Station, 42nd Street in New York. You drove in here with a Batman car. They made everything for you to win. Everything was for Ryan Garcia. And then you lose. And then you come back with another title fight. You can't even make this shit up.
It happens more and more, bro. Like it's happening more and more. It happened to Fundora as well.
Now listen to this though. Let me tell you. Let me get a little icing on the cake. This is a little cherry on top. This is a cherry on top. Have you seen Ryan Garcia inside of a gym sparring professionally, working out? Doing anything? This man is up there working out with Christina Rock. Real shit though.
He said,
real, I mean, for real. This motherfucker got the suit on and all that inside the room with Christina Rock. That's who this is the dude that's fighting for a title. Oh my God, yo.
Yeah, that says it, bro. That says it.
This is fucking hilarious. You talking about some crazy shit? Man, you can't, yo, dog. And they got this in your face. Literally, like in your face, showing videos and everything. They laughing. This is the same dude that was with Devin Haney drinking whatever he was drinking while he was weighing in. And then he got hit for steroids, and nobody go back to the weigh-in and say, this is why he was doing this. Look, if you will look at the after effects of oxygen, it was exactly what Ryan Garcia was doing when he went to Fort Devin Haney. He couldn't stop moving. That should be having you wired. Like he couldn't stop moving. You seen the next fight? He was chilling and he lost. Remember I always say, yo, let's go back to the media. Let's go back to the media when he was at the media, y'all. Like I go back with T.O. T.O. was ass naked with a farmer suit on, and he wasn't even the headline. He's the headline now and he's running around like a butterfly. Like you don't hear nothing from T.O. Like T.O. wants us to think that he gonna come with something so spectacular. It's gonna make us say like, "Oh shit! Wow!" Facts. 100%. 100% facts.
And you know the fucked up thing about it, bro? And I'm gonna close it with this one. I actually think Ryan's gonna beat Barrios, bro.
Who?
I think Ryan's gonna beat Barrios.
Oh, you tripping?
You know as well as I do. Barrios got nothing left, bro. Did you see the Pacquiao fight?
No, listen. Let me tell you. Yeah, but the Pacquiao fight and Barrios, like they say the Berlanga fight in Canelo, that was like a fan fighting his.
Okay, so there's truth to that. There's some truth to that. I don't think he wanted to finish Manny or anything, but here's the problem. Before that fight, he looked shaky as holy hell against Abel Ramos too.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
It's not just the Manny Pacquiao fight. You know, he's been looking shaky. Now, you know, yeah.
I mean, if you're going by that narrative, then we can go by fucking Ryan Garcia.
No, Ryan, same thing. Yeah, I get you there, but stylistically, I think Barrios, to be quite honest with you, bro, was never really the same after Tank Davis got through with him.
But now I'm gonna talk on Barrios' behalf because listen, I have zero anything for Barrios.
Me neither.
In any category. However, I will say Barrios to beat Ryan ass. I will say that much because this is left down to real boxing. Do you get what I'm saying? This is the real boxing. This is going to be a real boxing match. Him and Ryan going to be a good fight. I'm telling you right now because
it's going to be a good fight for sure. Yeah.
You know why? They both is sinking. They both is in the bottom of the bottom. Damn near the bottom. Ryan is at the bottom.
Both of them are like in a do or die situation.
Yeah, Barrios is like, yo, why they even give me this dude? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, for real, I just went from fighting Pacquiao, you're going to be fighting Ryan Garcia. Like, this is a joke, but this is a real fight, though. Now, this is the fight that I don't want to see, but I want to see. Because I know one thing they're going to do. They are fighting for their next fight. Because if Barrio loses, he's done. If Ryan loses, he's done. It's a wrap. There's no more plant for you, Ryan. There's no more nothing. You lost to Barrios. Barrios is the last on the totem pole. We gave you Rolly to get a belt. You lost that. Now before somebody with a belt we're trying to get you right here because you're a plant and we it's a bad deal. Because Barrios gonna kick Ryan ass. I watched this. I think I'm fucking around and watch.
You think it's a stoppage?
Because I think that think about it when all right, let's play the algorithm game. Since everybody play the algorithm game. When Tank fought Ryan, right? Tank stopped Ryan in what 7-8?
No, he stopped Ryan in like 3 or 4. I think
was it? I thought
Barrios. Are you talking about Barrios or Ryan?
Barrios, he stopped like 11, right?
Yeah,
Barrios like 11 with him, 11 or 12, something like that. I know
Barrios was doing pretty good for a while there.
No, Barrios is. Yeah, he was. I think he's gonna fuck Ryan up. You think I'm fucking? Yo, you see, I'm saying it again.
I can see that happening. I'm just saying that to me, bro. Ryan, not for nothing. Whatever people feel about him, not for nothing. He does have quick hands and he does have a mean left hook, bro. And Barrios, he does have a good jab, but I don't know. That's just me. I mean, I can see that happening. Okay, it's not like I would bet on Ryan, bro.
I tell you, that left hook. Here we go again. And that's it. I be hating this in boxing. That left hook was the left hook they're talking about before Tank. Look, let me break it down to you. Before Tank, that's what everybody was talking about. That left hook. When Tank came up on the interview and said, yo, shockingly, Ryan hit the hardest with that left hook, but he wasn't saying like hit flush. It's a snappy one. You get what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing he got. Yeah. It's the only thing he got. So now, think about it. It didn't play after he got knocked out. You never heard about that left hook. When he fought Dev, you seen the left hook again. They start talking about it again. But that was tapped off with PEDs. Because when it came to rolling, you got caught with the same left hook. That flipped the whole game. You never heard nothing about Ryan left hook no more after that. It was a wrap. It's a wrap.
Talk about ironic, huh?
Kind of ironic. It was a complete wrap about the left hook. Now, this is what I'm saying. Barrios went in there with Tank. He lost. He went in there with Pacquiao, got a draw. He the lowest on the totem pole. That's all fine. But Barrios is gonna kick Ryan's ass. Watch this one. We got two matches. He's gonna kick Ryan's ass. I promise y'all this. Y'all think I'm fucking around? He's gonna fucking
no. I can actually see that. Like I said, bro, it's not like I would bet on Ryan or anything. It's just that me personally, I think this is a favorable matchup for him. But I could end up eating shit here. And you know, just admitting that you were right, you know, because I can see that happening. Barrios, we'll see, man. I guess we'll see, because I believe he's close to being done. He might prove me wrong, man. I mean, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
He's close to being done when you compare him to the other three people with the belt. But when you compare him to a motherfucker like Ryan, you be like, oh nah, he'll kick Ryan ass. He'll kick Ryan. Ryan can't beat nobody. If he could have beat somebody, he'd have beat him.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat Rolly Romero. Like, get the fuck out of here. You fucking for real? You serious? You let Rolly Romero beat you to the point where you didn't want to throw no punches? Barrios is going to, watch this shit here. He's gonna fuck Ryan up, man. I'm telling you, he gonna fuck Ryan up, y'all. Ryan gonna keep trying to catch him with that one hook because that's all he got. All right.
Interesting, bro. I love it. Bro, I gotta go now, but
yeah, I know.
You already know, brother, and it's a pleasure speaking with you. We'll talk shit about each other all the time, but you already know, brother. You're my guy, and God bless you. And I'll see you soon, my guy. Appreciate you.
You know, I know you don't know shit about boxing, so you know what it is.
I love it. Oh man, I appreciate you, brother.
Without a doubt, Mike. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. You know that.
Yes, sir. That's my brother Oster 40. Make sure you'll check him out. He has some great videos, breakdowns of boxing itself, and breakdowns of fighters. This guy knows his thing. Feel free to put the link up in the chat. Needless to say, you're a mod, right? Yeah, he's a mod. Awesome.
Yeah.
Special thank you to my brother Oster 40 and my brother Oscar Perez for joining the panel today. Some fiery back and forth, some agreements, some disagreements. I wouldn't have it any other way. Special thank you to brother Tech Dumb Dad. Great stuff in the chat. My Irish brother. Who else was up in here? Special thank you to Drunk Irishman, my other brother from Ireland. Okay, shout out to the Fighting Irish, and all of the single one of you. God bless.
Hey,
what's up?
Real quick, you don't be after you finish streaming. Do you be making shorts?
Man, I gotta get into that, man.
You gotta get into that. You gotta get I just made one. It should be up there. Yeah, it's running now, but cause I be like posting them early and then I let them try. I don't do it live sometimes, but then I go back into it and I make a couple of shorts. You know what I mean? I make a couple of shorts. You could generate, you could AI generate some shorts, but I just listen to it and get a couple of shorts, like the minute shorts. And when you go inside the after you finish, go inside the like back into it, you're gonna see where it say edit, and hit edit. It's gonna ask you video mode or short mode, and then you go to short reel. And everything gonna be like in minutes. So you could go to like a little conversation that we had, you know what I mean, where it makes sense, you know what I mean, like whatever it is, you get what I'm saying? If you talking or I'm talking or whoever talking, anything that made like a valid point, you can make a short out of it and then you throw the short up, because a lot of people like watching shorts and it'll bring you to your channel. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh shit, then they want to watch the whole video based on the short. You get what I'm saying? So they link on the channel and that's how you get subscribers too. That's just another way, like, to make some shorts. You want to make shorts because everybody ain't got time to watch it. You know what I mean? If they run up on your video, so everybody is different. When you look at your channel, you see everything. You see videos, shorts, posts, everything. But when other people like me looking at your channel, I don't see all that. When I just go to my YouTube and I have a look. Sometimes I want to look at shorts because I don't want to be locked in, so I look at it short. So if I see a short from your actual long video, you know what I mean, you'll see it short, and then you'll be like, yo, at the end of the short, it give you the option to click on the video. You know what I mean? You'll click on that video, and then you'll see the whole video. You make a lot of shorts out of all these videos. You'll break them down in little concepts based on what you talking about. You know what I mean? Especially if you're talking about, let's talk about boxing. So you might do those a couple of shorts up about, you know, and they'll be like, oh shit. So they come check your channel. You know what I mean? Because they know that you know, because you got a little, you know what I mean? You got a little, put it this way. It's like seeing a girl on Easter. You know what I mean by that?
Go ahead.
No, you know what I mean by that? That's like, you know, Easter come, you know, everybody got a new outfit on Easter's kids, everybody got a new outfit. You can't tell who's a bum and who ain't a bum because everybody look good on Easter. You get what I'm saying? So you be the girl on Easter, and that's like that. Then you see it the next day and be like, I ain't know you. You know what I mean? I thought you, I mean, I saw you yesterday. But that's how it is though. With a short, you know, you'll come
mean like on my YouTube, right? I go on YouTube and I do edit, like you said. And,
yeah, like on your StreamYard, when you finish this video right now, like you'll click back, go to home, and then you go back to the library, you'll see exactly what you just did. It'll pop up. You can click on it, and it's gonna be 3 little buttons. Click on the buttons. You can set a new thumbnail. You know what I mean, for the video, because it's gonna stop where you like it'll give you this thumbnail that's up there now. But now if you once you stop and go back and click on home, right, this one here is gonna generate. Once you stop, you know it's gonna generate. Let it generate. You'll click back, click on home, and then you'll click on the video that you just made. It's gonna be 3 little dots. Click on the 3 little dots. It's gonna be an open bar. It's gonna say like schedule live. Like you could run this again live tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? Without even being on, because you already did it. They hear everything that we talking about now. You know what I mean? Or you can edit it and cut the end out for right now, and then you can run it tomorrow. So that's the editing thing. But you can also put a new thumbnail. So you can click on it and go to your computer and see a thumbnail for this video. Like Doc had his thumbnails up there. That's how I have my thumbnails. You can go back in your video. You can make a thumbnail, and then we'll talk tomorrow. We're talking another time, and I'm gonna show you how you make a thumbnail and you save all the thumbnails. You know what I mean? You can save all the thumbnails based on what you're talking about. So say if you want to come up and talk about Kodo, right? Yeah, this picture is cool, but you can leave this picture up for the video. But now you want to make a thumbnail. You'll go make a thumbnail. You put your own face up. You know how Doc have his own face up there, but like, yo, you can make that. Like you'll make that, and then that's your thumbnail. So at the end of your video, you'll click on it, and you'll see when you click on it, it's gonna say add thumbnail. And you'll click on it, and that thumbnail that you made for this video prior to the video, you'll click it, and that'll be the actual thumbnail. Like you can explain shit on there. You know how Doc be, you can explain on there, yo, Kodo. Whatever it is that you want to talk about, you could just, you know what I mean? But it's easy. It's not, because we talked about it before. On Canva, you can make the thumbnail. You see right there, YouTube thumbnail. On free Canva, it'll say YouTube thumbnail. You click on that, and everything you put in there will fit right in your thumbnail. You don't got to size it. You ain't got to do none of that shit. Any one of these joints that say, you know, YouTube thumbnail, you're going to see Instagram posts. And that's why I want you to get into it, because see right now, this at a 918 or whatever it is. That's for like your phone and all that. And that's why StreamYard came up. When you go live, you get both of them. Because some people is on their computer when they're gonna see landscape, and some people is on their phone where they're gonna see portrait. But they'll see everything. They won't see no words that's not missing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
just remember that. We tomorrow you hit me up and we'll do it together. We'll run through the thumbnails and you'll be like, oh shit, this is completely easy. So like in like say when you go into work, you could be on your phone, looking up on YouTube just for pictures, because you say I'm gonna talk about UFC tonight and the fighters. So you look up 2 fighters, get a little picture of them, get a picture of the other one, and any picture you want, you know what I mean? And then you'll set up a thumbnail. So when you record at the end, you just load your picture up there and put the thumbnail, because that's what it is with the big name and you know all kind of shit on your thumbnail, and that causes attraction, and then people will click on it, and then you'll link them to your whole video based on the short. That's what you call an algorithm when you talk about getting a little views. That's a different kind of algorithm. And you see a lot of people. Do you got a Patreon account?
Not yet, but I probably should get on it.
Yeah, I got one, because Patreon, you can get more looser than you get on YouTube. YouTube got a lot of restrictions. That's why people always tell you, yo, go to my Patreon if you want to get the full video. Right. That's why they say that thing, because the restrictions is different. So on Patreon, you could like play music. You know what I mean? On YouTube, you play some music. Their copyright your shit because you don't play music and all type of weirdness. You know what I mean? So that's just the little different things when you stretch out a little more. But we'll kick it though.
Awesome.
Without a doubt, man. Keep it safe, man. You already know.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Always, man.
Put the link up in there in the chat, so people.
Oh shit, yeah. Let me
for sure.
Yeah, how can I get to my link? I always be bugging out. I gotta. My computer. I hate my computer because I always gotta do some weird shit to get to the link. No. This way. Video channel, baby. Video channel. More. Nope. This should be crazy. I be trying to get to my link. Yo, my live is on now. Yo, I was dogging LeBron. I'm telling you, man. Yo. Yeah, I gotta stop, man. They gonna get me, man.
Man, screw, man. Talk your shit, brother. Talk your shit.
Yeah, they gonna get me, man. I'm telling you.
If you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right, bro. So
I'm telling you,
fire away, bro. People gotta hear the truth and the story.
Yeah, they gonna get the kid up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, dog. I don't care.
I might join in the cooking one of these days.
Huh?
I don't mind one bit joining in the cooking. Not one bit. Let me just do the Lord's Prayer right now, so I can end the screen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God, for everything. There it is, right there, the link for Oster. Let me show it on the screen. Everybody go ahead and join in. My guy LB got Raymond Burataya, and he got Navarrete. I love it. So LB, I'm gonna be on again either tomorrow or Thursday, maybe both, but at least one of the two. So I shall see you soon, brother. And my guy Oster 40, always a pleasure. And let me see. Do you want me to kick you out, Oster, or do you want?
I can leave.
Oh, okay. There it is, YouTube right there on the screen.
YouTube, man. Yeah,
check him out. That's my guy, Oster. Trust me, you will not be sorry that you did. Take it from me. Okay? I've seen several of his videos, and this guy is the truth. Okay? So check him out. Like, subscribe, comment, notification, all that good stuff. Appreciate you, LB. Lottery, Burton Show.
Peace out. Peace out. See you tomorrow. We come up.
Appreciate you, brother, for sure. See you tomorrow. All right, fellas, this was your boy Irony Boxing with my 60-second live. LB, just so you know, I got Cruz, but man, is that a tough fight or what, right? I got Cruz and I got Sugar Nunez, but hell of fights, bro. One of them is a chess match, the other one is a firefight. So God bless every single one of you. I will be on either tomorrow or Thursday, maybe both days, but at least one of the two, okay? Appreciate you all, and we shall see you soon. Peace.